Hello everybody and welcome to the watch along. Coming up in today's show, I am just getting myself ready for mics, audios, positions, just making sure that we look and sound great when we literally come on live in a couple more minutes. As you can see, it is winter in Wonderland here at Newcastle. It has been snowing heavily for a good while now. But coming up on today's stream, so first up you'll have me with you for about half an hour. We're going to take a look back at reaction from the last game. We'll also take a look at what the fans have said in the fan reaction show, and we've also got one of the lads' thoughts on the last game. After that, we're then going to move on to today's game, where we'll have a look, a little bit of a snippet from the preview, maybe one of another clips perhaps. But then Adam's going to join us around about half an hour's time from now, and we're going to talk about our lineups. Is it right? Is the formation right? Personnel, key battles. We'll also take a look at the wayside as well. Same thing, we'll look at the key battles, and we'll also chat about in and out of forms and possibly even transfers maybe discussed on today's stream. And then round about 5 to 10 minutes before kickoff, I will be leaving you, and then Carl will be taking over with Adam to see us through all the way through the match. So if you are watching the match, turn the volume down, interact with the lads, have your say in the chat. The lads will read them out. We'll see you in a couple of minutes when I go live.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Oh, we're live. Sorry, everyone. Just having a drink of water. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Is all right. We got some cut off, right? We are live on YouTube and Twitch. Thank you very much for your company tonight. We're doing it all again. The games come thick and fast. Crystal Palace tonight. Both team news have been announced. And thank you very much for the build-up show. So coming up tonight, we are going to reflect after we've seen Brandon's exclusive membership video. You see the button underneath where it says join. Members get access to see loads of videos. And what we've decided to do is just show you, because Brandon decided to jump in the North Sea because he's a bit He's a bit clueless, to be honest. But yeah, Brandon jumps in the North Sea. You'll see that in a moment. We also aiming for a whopping 250 likes today. Is that doable? If you're watching, hit the like. You'll already help us as well. We keep coming back to that as well. So we will be coming back to that. So thank you if you have liked the video so far. So after we've looked at Brandon's madness, we'll then reflect on a positive win. Positivity for a change. That's like alien to me. I normally sit here on the last word and just can't off it. But Newcastle have got to back up the performance on weekend against Everton. We were, and that's the first time I've said this all the season, we were sensational and we deserved to win on Saturday. It's not often I say that, mind you, but we were the performance matched the result. It's a late one tonight. We're going to be up all the way through the daft hours. I think the last word will probably go out around about 1 a.m, perhaps just before 1 a.m. So if you're sticking with us all the way through, credit to you. Thank you very much for joining and watching along. Tons and tons of videos for you at night. Obviously, we'll reflect. We'll get Sam's reaction to the game. A little bit of Brucey bonus, what he said about it. And then we'll check what the fans said. Positivity for the fans once overall. But yeah, as I mentioned, thank you very much for joining us. Right. So our YouTube membership is massively growing, which you can see underneath. The membership starts just for $1.99. You'll see the join button underneath, and then the premium is $4.99. The basic, the two differences: $1.99 you get the basic stuff, and the $4.99 you get all of it. So we created in January alone, I think it was an extra 13 videos just in January, which doesn't get seen in the public. So have a look if you want to have a little spy. But Brandon's mad as a hatter. Before we get serious, let's have a little bit of fun. Brandon's decided to jump in the sea because he's not out there.
Hi everyone, I'm now driving to the beach. I couldn't go to the more close by beach, but it's a little bit too busy. So I drive for like 30 minutes to like another beach more north of Alkmaar where I live. I'm making this video because I promised everyone that I will do this if we have 11 subscribed members on the YouTube channel during the watch along we did. I can't even remember against who it was. I think it was Arsenal, wasn't it? So yeah, I'm on my way. It's 4 degrees outside.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us.
Okay lads, this is for all the members. It's freezing cold, but here we fucking go. Seas behind me. I hope you guys can hear me. And I only do this once. Fuck it.
And love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on.
Fucking cold, but I'll try to get some warm clothes that I got here with me. Fuck me. Well, I hope it was worth everyone's subscription. I hope you stay long with us. And that's it for me. I'm packed again. I'm somewhat warm, still cold. My hands and feet are freezing as fuck. But I forgot to say when I was over there going into the water, that's the North Sea. You guys are right across me, so just a little information. This is the beach. This beach goes all the way on the coastline of the Netherlands. This is just 30 minutes away from me. As you can see, it's not that busy here. There's not a really busy beach, but still pretty nice. Of course in summer it will be busy. but at this moment it's not so cold. It was crazy for me, like a lot of weird faces looking at me because all these people are like in winter clothes. Anyway, I hope you guys liked it. I kept my promise, and maybe because of this you guys will have another month of subscription or stay with us for a longer time. It will be great. It will help the channel a lot. But anyway, I just wanted to say we as Newcastle Fans TV appreciate you guys a lot.
He's not a full shilling, is he, Brandon, jumping in the sea? I have just seen a comment just before, 500 likes and he'll jump off the pier. I'm kind of pushing towards that tonight. But yeah, that was the membership. So thank you very much for everybody who has joined the last couple of weeks. It was really, really good. Great to see that. More exclusive videos coming for you as well, coming shortly. But let's crack on with, we'll have a quick little spy on the lineups if anybody hasn't seen them. And then we'll jump back and look at reaction from the win. Obviously, we've got Adam joining in about 10 to 15 minutes. But Crystal Palace, this is their lineup tonight. You've got Guaita and goal, Klein, Cahill, Dan, Van Arnold. It looks like the back four, Miljovic. I've done well to pronounce that. Riedewald, and the two sitting midfielders. And then you'll have Ayew, Eze, Zaha, and Batshuayi. So there's a lot of pace for those front four. Ayew, Eze, Zaha, and Batshuayi. That's an interesting one. They've gone for pace tonight rather than power. Again, we'll talk more about the lineups when Adam comes in soon. But this is Newcastle United's lineup. There's only one change from the fantastic win on the weekend, where you'll see Kieran Clark has come in for the injured Jamal Lascelles. It's as you were. I can't really disagree because the performance was great. Of course, I would love to see a couple of tweaks of him, like especially Jeff Hendrick coming out and so on. But really, Jeff Hendrick had actually a good game on the weekend, so I can't really have any qualms about it. And then if you look at the bench, you've got Dubravka, Dummett, Matty, Carroll, Joe Litton, saint-maximin. Bit surprised saint-maximin doesn't start tonight. We all thought that he would tonight. And Dwight Gale, Emil Kraft, Elliot Anderson. Again, still no place for Sean Longstaff. But as I mentioned, we'll talk more about the lineups very, very shortly when Adam comes in. Right, before we talk about those lineups and fan reaction to stuff, Bruce's reaction to that fabulous win on the weekend.
Well, everywhere when you come here, you know you're going to have to play well to get something. And you know, we've seen signs. I've seen slight signs of improvement against Aston Villa second half, certainly against Leeds. And also, they have to say that, you know, getting people back fit is really important to us. And but the way they won about their work today was excellent, just because it's been a tough few weeks, to say the least. But that can give them a bit of confidence the way they played. You know, it's something we've been trying to change. You know, we've played a certain way for a long, long time, to play a bit deep and play on the counter-attack. And it's something that we've tried to work on and change, and you hope that you get a few results with it, but that's the way we want to go about our work, yeah. And set piece, how often do you see it? And something where we've tried to improve on too. So it was good to see them really play well, which was vitally important. You can look and think we had some really big players today. Almiron, Callum Wilson, of course. You know, Isaac Hayden, John Joe. They all played their part, and that was pleasing. It's been very, very difficult, and I understand how difficult it is when I knew I took it. And you know, so when you're on a bad run in the Premier League, you know, whether you're myself or whether you're Arteta or Frank Lampard or whatever, it's, you know, it's difficult week in and week out. So, but I think that's the longest stretch of games I think I've gone without the win. So it was good to just to get the victory and play well was the important thing, and hopefully it breathes a bit of confidence, because when we're all right and we've got all our big players on the pitch, we know we're okay. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to do that.
We have not been able to do that. You're telling me, Steve Bruce. The performance on the weekend was fantastic. A lot of jokes going around it. Well, I say jokes. A massive influence has to go to Graham Jones. Bruce didn't like that. Did you see the clip circling on social media about that? When it was Craig Hope who asked Steve Bruce about, obviously, a lot of people have given praise to Graham Jones, and Bruce, this is Bruce's reaction. He goes, and literally answers it. He doesn't like that. That got to him a little bit, because he wants to take the credit, Steve Bruce. Well, it's clear that the impact, I didn't think it would be that quick, mind you. The impact of Graham Jones has come in high press, and will we see that again tonight? Will we see that? Hopefully it doesn't change, because the performance was fantastic, but caution, because Newcastle are playing against four pacey wingers and the strikers tonight, so we'll have to watch ourselves. But that was Bruce's reaction. And I'm going to take a look what Sam said. Here is Mr. Mulliner.
Thank you, Lee. And 40. Nice to see you on the last word. Brilliant result. The change in formation was so noticeable. 4-3-3. Finally, Steve Bruce has been flicking through his penguin book of football formations. He's gone through pretty much all the ones with 5 at the back now, and he's found 4-3-3. Absolutely superb. The extra man in midfield really helped break play down. Is it the Graham Jones effect? Is it just Steve Bruce, trying so hard and chopping and changing to find a formation that works? I don't know, but this one definitely worked today against a really good Everton side. The best Everton side there's been since they finished 4th under David Moyes. Really impressive performance. Where the hell has it been all season? Because everyone played their part. Everyone was superb. Everyone worked their absolute knackers off. Players who were out of form, your Shelby's, Hendricks, Lewis's, Manquillo, all brilliant. Almiron and Wilson, amazing, immense. It's interesting to see if he will go again with the same formation and the same 11 on Tuesday, which is still a must-win game. We can't get carried away. We still need to pick up these wins, which Tuesday very much is at home to Crystal Palace. But it's going to be very interesting. What was really stark as well, Graham Jones on the touchline speaking, and that's what Newcastle have been missing, a talker. Brilliant. Back to you, Lee and Fordy.
Well, Ford is not yet, but that was because that was a clip taken from the last word with Sam's reaction about that fantastic win. And look, we had to take it in and enjoy it because we didn't play like that. I'm laughing about because I'm still happy about the performance. Of course, if you're not happy about that, well, you need your heat tested because that was a brilliant performance by Newcastle. So I agree with Sam. We've got to go on and kick on. We kind of just go back to Brucey Ball where it's 10 men behind the ball again. But we've got to go on and high pressing because that was a brilliant performance and the players worked the socks off on the weekend and we need that again tonight. It's at home. The emphasis will be on a little bit on us. Palace will probably be slightly favourites, I would imagine, with the bookies. I haven't seen that as well. NUFC says Jones for Prime Minister. Yes, and I can see your comments. Tom says Bruce Litton has a voice you could use on one of those ASMR videos to reduce stress. Just don't listen to him as a Geordie. You'll end up with knee hair. Exactly. Take me for granted. But yes, we're going to obviously have Adam coming in very shortly. We'll keep your comments in and we're going to have a look at the fan reactions as well. We are aiming for 250 likes today. I think we're on about 54. So we've only got just under 200 to go and then we've hit the target. If we hit that target, we'll try and get Brandon to do it there. On live on camera. That's what I'm going to try and aim for anyways. But yeah, if you have liked the video, thank you very much. Right, let's move on. Fan reaction time. Positivity. The first time really in a long time. Fans were a lot more happy about the performance. So take a look at this.
Oh, absolutely delighted there with that. Finally, the rot is over. The Graham Jones era has begun. Deserved the 3 points today. We were superb. Everton were atrocious today. They were absolutely atrocious. And what makes this game even more better after full time is scoring past T-Rex arms himself, Jordan Pickford.
Well, a couple of players stand out for me. Manquillo, Wilson and Miron and who was it? A bit of Hayden as well. Shelby was all right, I'd say. He better than he has been, at least. He did well to get the corner in for Wilson. What a header as well.
Well, it could be down to a bit of both. Graham Jones probably looked at that and thinking, right, come on, now's a chance to try and do something today. And the good thing is, when we got the first goal, we were pushing for another one because majority of games we like to sit back and then you know what happens. But no, went for that second. We got it. Game over. 3 points. But for Everton, I mean, that is one of the worst Everton performances I've seen.
With all that, it's the big discussion, like, has Jones done this or has Bruce done it? I think it's a bit of both, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? I think Jones has kind of come in with new ideas. Obviously, Bruce has got his way of thinking. They thought, well, if we merge them two things together, you know what I mean, then the result you get is what we've got today.
Yeah, no, very good. Obviously, I think it's very interesting because Steve Bruce always goes on about how he wants to play attacking football, but he obviously doesn't have the tactical now, so his coaches don't, to do it. Because as soon as we get a new coach who says, "Oh, I like to play attacking football," which I thought it's very interesting how he was unveiled as like a new signing, the way he did his interview and all stuff. But it's just like that, and then we attack and we play well. And I like it how he mentioned about playing people in proper positions, which he did. Graham Jones, of course, and yeah, it's just baffling to me, to be honest. Because I think a lot of today's result, a lot of the credit has to go to Graham Jones. Don't get me wrong, give Bruce some credit, but a lot of it goes to Graham Jones, I think.
I think there's obviously, you don't know how serious whatever happened with Lascelles. Obviously, you just say, well, Clark comes back in, so that's that. Midfield, I think you have to start with the four at the back, and then you can put Hayden in there to do like a Makalele job, like done for Chelsea. He'll just mop up everything that's in front. And he even openly said that he likes tackling. So, you know what I mean? So you got that. And then, you know what I mean, have then two other like central midfielders. So you've got obviously the two long staffs. You've got Shelby and you've got Hendrick. I mean, I think Shelby has to stay. And then obviously it's a pick, and then it's probably a pick of three out of the two long staffs or Hendrick.
I think the easy thing to do is give a lot of credit to Graham Jones, but I think we have got to give Bruce a little bit of credit that he's held the squad together, because it could have been very easy for everyone to put their heads down again today.
Sure.
But I think it's no surprise that two front players today that played at Bournemouth played well, considering they've got an ex-Bournemouth manager coaching. So it was refreshing to see. The only thing that could make us happy is to get a haircut.
You don't really know what happens on the training pitch, but I mean, I think really what it is sometimes you see just with a change, whether that's a manager getting sacked or a new manager coming in or someone else coming in, you know, it has an impact on the players. And you know, credit to Graham Jones, and I'd say also credit to Steve Bruce as well. But I mean, it's hard to say how much. Yeah, it's definitely had an impact, him coming in, but I don't know whether it's anything in particular that he's said or any tactical advice that he's given. I think a lot of it comes down to the players and maybe them just reacting to, you know, something new.
I think they had the issues today, and I think the issues was in the final third. Up until the final third, they played pretty well at times. We got a little bit lucky with a couple of blocks. Digna, I think is at the left back, sorry for the pronunciation, his deliveries in on another day could have cost us, because normally he crosses the ball a lot better than what he did today. Yeah. I just like that both sides had a little bit of a foot in today, and it was nice for the ref actually allowed it to happen. And I think it was a nice thing to see, considering the position we're in, that we're actually still leaving a foot in and taking one as well.
So Graham Jones and those protests, I'm still Bruce out. That I'm really happy, but I'm still Bruce out. But it leaves a breathing space between the relegation zone and the bottom three. Yeah, I'm really happy for Callum Wilson. And please, Newcastle scored past the arm. Bruce out, but so cautious and wary about the bottom three. But I have to give myself some personal credit. I'm just emotional. I can't even speak for myself. If you want to give me a thumbs up on social media, you're more than welcome to.
I think it was really good for us, the way we were counter-attacking, in particular the three in midfield. I think Shelby had his best game of the season, to be honest. I wish we could play Everton every week, to be honest. We seem to have put in our best performances against Everton. Callum Wilson, you can see the difference when he gets a goal. He holds the ball up so well. He gets players playing off him. Ryan Fraser, again, had one of his best games for us. It's just so refreshing, because usually I'm so depressed watching Newcastle. But the second half against Leeds and today,
that's promising.
I mean,
right?
Jamal Lewis has been atrocious since he signed, and today he was fantastic.
Yeah,
so good to see because
it was nice to see us press from the front today. We played a lot higher up than we usually do, which nice to play us playing triangles as well. You could see that was something that Graham Jones implemented from when he came in about 48 hours ago. Everyone's from Manquillo down the right, everyone playing in triangles, pass and move. Nice to see us. Well, Miggy playing with a smile on his face again. I think, his partnership with Wilson today was great. And I think over the last couple of games, he's integral. I think. Yeah, no, I just had to see him doing well, really. I think the last couple of games he's done well, and I hope he can push on from that, really. I mean, I think a lot of fans forget that he was our highest goal scorer last season. And he doesn't always turn up. He can be a bit like Perez in that regard. But what he does provide us with is raw pace and an outlet down that right-hand side or the middle or wherever he's playing. And it's clear that whoever's playing with him, whether it be Fraser or Saint-Max or anyone playing alongside him, that they can't all do it themselves, and that we need someone like Almiron in the team to sort of invigorate us and drive us forwards. And sort of the pass he played to Wilson as well. I thought that was a wonderful pass, when Wilson hit the post, looking for those balls as well. He might not be the most clinical passer of the ball, but I think he does do bits in that final third when he's on his day. So
finally heard that word refreshing. I've heard it so much, and that's the ability we have, the potential we have.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because I was on the other night, my prediction was 3-1 Everton, and although Everton didn't really turn up, we didn't allow them to turn up either.
My standpoint is, in Graham Jones we trust. Graham Jones, what an estate agent by day, head coach by night and weekend. Graham Jones, Black and White Army, Steve Bruce, who scored, go back, and I tell you what, Steve Bruce, get yourself one of them, mate. That's a pad. Take down some notes. Write down, this is how you organise a team. This is how you play players in position. And this is how we go and beat Everton. Not just home, but away as well. Imagine that. We beat Everton at home and away. And again...
And for you, I have to say, this is how you coach down the line as well. This is how you coach down the line.
And again, I'll just go and say one more thing as well. We've got the best keeper in England. And he played today. Yeah. Now he's got little arms. It's Carl freaking Darlow.
Well, on the basis of today and the fact that Crystal Palace are very hit and miss, I'd say 2-0, but will Bruce, knowing him, revert back to the same old...
Don't swear like that. Don't say that name again round here, please.
I'll try and restrain myself. Give the credit to Graham Jones. But
Steve Bruce is nothing but a backup dancer now. All he does is take notes. That's it. He takes notes and gets the T's out, and he's the orange boy as well. That's it. No, don't talk about that name no more. Steve Bruce is Graham Jones.
I certainly wish that was the case, but...
Well, Adam, sorry, I'm having a drink. I keep getting caught out with this, having a drink. You all right, mate?
Set it up now.
How is things?
I'm good, mate. You?
Aye, not bad. Looking forward to tonight. Obviously, you were saying in the voice note before on WhatsApp that you're quite optimistic tonight for a change.
Aye, for a change. I thought you'd keep the team the same. I was expecting maybe ZSM to come in for Fraser, with the reported injury, but it's there's only the change with Clark coming in who you trust. So if we keep the same attitude, the same mentality, the same game we played against Everton, I can't see why we can't go and beat these tonight. But you know what we'll have to wait and see.
And if you like Adam better than me, hit that like button. See what I've done there, Adam. See what I've done. We are aiming for 250. What are we on? 88. Oh, not bad. Not bad. 88 likes so far. So thank you very much for hitting that like button. We want 250. And as I mentioned, Brandon will try. I'm going to try and push it. Adam, make sure he does. He has to do something live on camera, whatever it may be, a party trick, or he has to do something. Yeah. And we'll
He'll
get
probably
Brandon.
do something without being prompted anyway.
Well, last week, I don't know if you've seen it, but he went to the toilet. We heard it all on the last live stream. So
I just hope he's took that vest off.
Yeah, he's got James, who comes on the fan reaction's got bigger arms than Brandon, bless him. But Brandon is coming in very, very shortly. But before we go on to the lineups, Carl will be with us about 15, 20 minutes. Just quickly recapping dead quickly, Adam, because I know you came on dead late. And what's your initial thoughts on DeAndre Yedlin leaving the club?
Yeah, I mean, I was expecting a right back cover to come in. If we get a right back injury now, we're quite. We've only got Kraft and Mankillo really, but he deserves the move for me. He's done his time at the club. I don't think he really had much more to offer us. I enjoyed watching him for a couple of years. The championship year when he came in, he offered loads of pace. I just think it's the last couple of years he's regressed a bit. He's got a cracking move to Galatasaray, massive club. So best of luck with him, really. No hard feelings from my part from leaving. He's, decent memories from his time up here.
Yeah, I have to echo that. He started off well in the championship, and first season he was all right, but he's massively declined. Evening, Jonathan. Thank you very much for popping on. A lot of love for Adam, Johnny Sancaster. I hope you're well, Adam. Martin, who's been doing some PR work when that live video was on before the fan reaction, telling everybody to come to the membership. So Martin, you're not getting paid to say these things, And look, Jonathan's even doing a hit the like for the Gateshead Guardiola Graham Jones. Jody Sancaster. Jay in Atlanta. Jay, I've got your email. I haven't forgotten about you. I'm going to copy and paste that. It's a fantastic read. Jay's done an article for us, which is going to go on the website. It's a hell of a read, mind. It's going to take you a good 10 minutes, but all about how he become a Newcastle fan, which is interesting. I might try and get him on video to talk about that as well. But that was absolutely fantastic. So thank you very much, Jay. I'll get that out the next day or two. Obviously, we're busy tonight with this. Imagine if Yedlin could cross a ball and defend. He'll be unbelievable. He's got the attributes to be a modern footballer, but it's just his end product. And defensively, I think it's a bit suspect. But and obviously the other one that came in yesterday was Joe Willock. He cannot play tonight for everybody. I've seen a few a little bit earlier on in the comment. He can't play tonight because he wasn't registered. Does he go straight in on Saturday though, Adam?
Into the squad, not into the starting lineup for me.
If we play poor tonight.
Sorry.
If we play poor tonight.
No, I don't think Bruce will. I still expect a few games until he's put into the starting lineup. There may be an agreement where Arsenal that he has to play. I can't see why Arsenal would loan him to us if it's not somewhere in there that he has to be one of your first team players. So I'd expect to see him sooner rather than later. Bit of a mixed feeling on it, to be fair. I've seen a lot of mixed reviews of Arsenal fans on him, so we can just see what it says. I think it's just a shame the club can't be sold to him, when he's walking out in front of 52,000. Because with no disrespect to Arsenal, I think the St James atmosphere is a bit better than the Emirates. So he's going to miss that aspect. He's only going to be here a few months, and he's not going to kind of get to play in front of us. So that's a shame. But look forward to seeing any new player.
St James's Park has a better atmosphere than the Emirates, even when St James's Park is empty. And Andrew says evening, Hall. There's another dislike. Holly says evening, everyone. Hello, Ollie. Thank you very much for tuning in once again. And of course, Jonathan says, hi, will Joe Willock be in the team this weekend? Well, I've just asked Adam that. I think he'll be in the squad, whether he's starting. I think it depends on tonight. If we play poorly, I think it just makes sense to come straight. And if we don't, then keep him on the bench as well. Prediction tonight, Adam? You've seen the teams?
I'm confident. I'm not confident we're going to go and walk over them, but I'll go 1-0 to us. Ryan Fraser goal for me, 1-0.
Come on, lads, says Mr. Archibald. Well, if you watched the preview, you would have had my prediction. I've gone 2-1 Newcastle as well. I'm an Arsenal fan, but sadly I agree. I've just seen that by Luke as well. Right. Is that a can you pop it open?
Can you hear it? I am. I've been watching 2 hours of Baby Bump TV, so I'm going to have a couple of cans and watch the football.
This is your downtime. This is your me time.
I'll start breaking into Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. You know why?
Oh, please do. We might get more members. Right, let's have a look at the team news for it. What shall we begin with? Let's have a look at, if I get this screen share actually sorted out, it'll be on the right tab. We'll begin with Palace because I think Carl and Brandon will be joining us in the next 10 to 15 minutes. So we'll have a look at Palace's side. And obviously, they've gone very, very strong towards the front. Here we go. Sorted it out. There we go. Look at that front four. They've got Batshuayi, who'll be the striker. And then you probably have Zaha on the left, Eze on the right, or them even a mixture of the two, and Ayew as well. That is some pace.
It is. It's a dangerous team going forward. Eze is in, he's in great form at the minute. Zaha's hot and cold. That's why he's either great or he's anonymous in a game, and Ayew's pretty much, he's similar. Got to defend well tonight. I'm confident we will. I don't think our defence will be all over the place, so hopefully, these will be good on the counter attack as well. Again, Palace are in a kind of a similar situation to us. They've got a very old-fashioned manager who doesn't like to change his ways, and they should be doing better than they are with the players they've got and the money they spend.
101 on Wilson, first goal, and 3-1. It's not a bad shout, Andrew. How much money you put on that? Let me know. 3-0. Why not? Why not? I was worried about Mateta coming off the bench. Yeah, then you sign. I don't know a huge amount about him, to be honest with you. I know we had Tristan on the other day was talking about, and I don't know too much about him. I know they've got Benteke and just Townsend, obviously former Newcastle winger who knows about the club. 3-0. Hopefully Willock on for the last third. Willock kind of play at night, Martin, but I like your confidence. And I feel your pain. Adam got Peppa Pig themes stuck tuned in my head. Andrew,
yes, thankfully.
Andrew, Peppa Pig. I've got it because obviously I've got which is nearly 4 now. So yeah, that and Paw Patrol does me head in. Sheffield United have beaten West Brom. Sheffield United are flying at the minute. Another win for them, 2-1, good result. Could they be on the great escape? But going back to the lineup, I was talking to Tristan, obviously the Palace fan. He says that Van Aanholt, surprisingly, is their weak link, which I was quite surprised because he likes to bomb on. The defence, Cahill and Dan, not so much great pace there. Klein is Klein still the player that he once was? Miljovic, he wasn't very kind on him either. He's massively derailed. And Riedeveld as well, bit of a runner. But I think they're going to literally, except from them front four, maybe Van Aanholt will pop on. And I think it'll be Ayew, Eze, Zaha, Batshuayi, just go and attack. I think the rest of the team will sit, except from Van Aanholt will try and join in. Would you agree on that?
Yeah, 100%. He's from what I've seen on the socials, Roy Hodgson's under a lot of pressure now, so he's got to kind of go and win this. Yes, we've had one good game, but we're still in terrible form, really. So Palace fans will be looking at this and, we need to beat Newcastle. It's a very experienced team. A lot of Premier League experience in there, especially the back four. So it'll be a tough game, but again, I'm confident if we can take the same attitude into the night, same pressing, the same intensity, I'm confident we'll come out with a win, but it's if we can keep it up.
Ollie, thank you very much for joining our YouTube membership. You've got access to loads of videos that the public can't see, so have a look at them. Anybody else who wants to have a little trial, there's a join button underneath, so have a little look and you'll have loads more from me, Sam, and I think Brandon's starting to help out, so have a look at them. Obviously, Sam's already just said there, go on, Ollie, lads. Yeah, so thank you very much. And yeah, welcome. And obviously, Gamer, who's watching on Twitch, thank you very much as well. We are trying to grow our Twitch as well. Score predictions, Joseph, we've already just done that. 2-1 for me. Adam, what did you say?
1-0. 1-0. Right, Fraser.
1-0. Stop Zaha, you stop Palace. Very good shout. Zaha's got 1 and 2, 9 goals from 18 appearances. And I don't understand when is the game played. It is kicking off 8:15, the late one for all of us tonight on the UK, and Jane Atlanta's liking the fact that Ollie has joined the membership. Last one before we move on to the tune lineups. Late, I heard from your mate Star that Dwight Gill has been linked with Palace, with Benteke going to West Brom this summer. Well, Gale's a free agent, so that wouldn't surprise me. Gale, if you remember, kind of was well known in the Premier League for destroying Liverpool title chances when there were 3. I think there were 3-1 up, and Gale scored a couple to make it 3-3. So yeah, but let's have a look at Newcastle then. It's only one change, and it's not a huge surprise that we see Kieran Clark come in for that. But I want to talk about, as you know, Adam always start from the bench upwards.
Yeah.
Still no Sean Longstaff. Still no news that he's injured. So no Richie as well. What's your thoughts on no Richie or Sean?
Unhappy camp, perhaps. I think Richie will be more unhappy he couldn't get his transfer. From what I believe, it was us who's rejected the bid. Matt Ritchie wants to play football. He's the ultimate professional. He deserves to. I wouldn't have been, as much as I wanted to stay at the club, I would have understood us letting him go to Bournemouth. He's been a good servant. So I think he'll be pretty unhappy that he hasn't been allowed to go, because he would play week in, week out in the Championship. It's a club near where his family lives, so he's probably a bit pissed off. Sean, if you read what you believe, wanted to stay. For me, we should have gotten rid of Sean on loan for his whole career, because he's just stagnating here. He's not good enough at the minute. And it shows how much the club and possibly the manager think of him bringing an Arsenal youngster in to kind of replace him. Same as Matty, to be fair. I've got a bit more time for Matty with the injury problems he's had. But yeah, I mean, they're not going to play much, and they've been given the opportunity to leave. I can understand Richie's frustration, as I say, but Sean should have went yesterday to Watford. If that's, if you believe it.
I have to agree, because even though Sean probably plays more than Matty, Sean's form is really poor and he's in and out the side. He does play more than Matty, but Matty's a totally different player. But Sean is struggling, and he has struggled really since Rafa's left, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
He even struggled last season. But we are aiming for 250 likes. What we on? So we'll have a little look. 117 that we're on. 117. Look at that.
Okay.
117. That is not bad going. We might have to increase that, but Brandon will be doing something, we hope, to live on camera. But let's go back to Newcastle. The bench, obviously great to see Elliot Anderson. Hope he gets some minutes. I thought that Alan saint-maximin would start tonight. Did you?
If you believe that Ryan Fraser was injured, yes, I thought that was a simple change. But you go with it. You had to go with the team that won against Everton. I've got no bones about that. No criticism of the manager about keeping the same team. I prefer Kieran Clark to Lascelles anyway, so it's no biggie for me that. But yeah, you've got to keep a winning team. It was excellent. It was the best we played under Bruce on Saturday. So yeah, no complaints on lineup for me tonight.
Yeah, when I seen the lineup, I wasn't hugely surprised, because that performance on Saturday was the best all season, without a shadow of a doubt. You can talk about West Ham 2-0, but just the complete. I wouldn't say I'll not say that. It's not a complete performance, but it's the best that we've came. I know we've obviously given Everton a couple of chances, but it could have been so much more. You talk about Wilson's miss when he puts it wide, when he goes around the goalkeeper, hit to the post. Wilson was electric, absolutely fantastic. Yeah. He was running in that right hand side. And interesting, Palace, Tristan was saying that they have a weakness on their left side, so maybe that might be another target that we go down. Ollie's just said, bet Matty's further down the pecking order now. Willock has come in. Both of them are not progressing. Yeah, totally agree. Unless they go out to Portugal or Russia, their transfer windows are still open. But cannot say that happening. Maxi is the man, says David as well. Would you have swapped Carlo Darlow for Dubravka? We seem to be talking about that on every video. I think Darlow has to do a few errors to come out, or even possibly a major error. But yeah, I would have liked to see Maxi, because he's had 3 substitute appearances, but there was talk, as Adams just said, about Ryan Fraser. But Fraser comes in, Almiron. Both of them were fantastic. Almiron, Wilson, man the match. Jeff Hendrick had probably his best game in a black and white shirt on Saturday. Him and Shelby, again, obviously both of them being criticised by me, by you, by everyone else on the channel as well. Again, those two need another performance alongside Isaac Hayden, so it looks like it's 3 in midfield. Are you happier that it's a 3, Adam, rather than a 2 in midfield?
Yeah, I thought the team was set up perfectly at the weekend. It's something we've had to do. We've had to change something. And yeah, again, you mentioned Hendrick. We usually criticise Bruce for starting him, but he was excellent on Saturday. Yeah, again, there's not much to really critique the team on in this build up, because we were that good on Saturday, but we've got to go and do it tonight. I'd hate to think at the end of the game we're sat here again after a convincing loss and all the old performances. It's a big game tonight.
It is a great point by Ed. Matty is on the bench, but Sean's not. The fact that Anderson makes the bench alongside Stone speaks volumes as well. And Israel has just said, are you guys disappointed that Alan isn't starting? I think we are, but we can understand why. It's not because it's a winning team. So again, if they play like that, ESM's got to get back in the side. But if anyone in his position, left or right, plays poor, ESM comes straight back in. ESM will start on Saturday as well. Who's scoring the goals? Ooh, good one. Why not? Why not Fraser? I'm going to go on Fraser. Yeah. I'm going to get John Joe. Fraser and John Joe. Why not? John Joe's due a goal. And Andrews just said that hope Fraser starts will carry on from the decent game against Everton as well. And Jacob also said, there was a member, thanks Jacob, said we're expecting to see ESM start today, but disappointed that he isn't, but not disappointed, sorry, because of the team. If you had the option, he has a good one for you, Adam. If you had the choice between Willock and Maitland-Niles, who are you picking?
I mentioned this last night. I would have went for Maitland-Niles because I think we need cover at right back. I know Manculo's had a good game, but he's very hit and miss. We need someone for the second half of the season to be very consistent in there. You know, he can't be swapping right backs every game. It doesn't work. He's done it the last 12 or 13. We've lost most of them. And I don't think Manculo or Crafty, that good. They're not solid enough, not consistent enough. So I would have had Maitland-Niles. Willock, I don't know. I'll have to say I haven't seen a lot of him. I won't lie. I'm surprised he's got 70+ appearances for Arsenal. But there's a reason they're letting him out. Because Arsenal, we've played them a few times and they're not a great team. So there's a reason he's been allowed out. But I would have preferred right back cover, and I think Maitland-Niles is wasted. Really, big going to West Brom doesn't really make much sense from his point of view.
I think from his camp, he wants to play centre mid, could get him the Euros, but he didn't go to Southampton because they wanted to play him in the numerous positions. But whether that's true or not, we can always speculate. Ben's asked whether Euros not too far away. Anyone who makes the England squad. Realistically, I don't think Hayden will have a look in, although Hayden's just hasn't been looked at. Obviously, Wilson has played for England in the past, scored a couple of goals. Darlow might have I don't think Darlow would be number one, but if he was to get a late call up, for me, Pope is probably the number one, the best goalkeeper at the minute. But why not Darlow if he carries on his form for maybe third choice, second choice? That is one shout as well. We've got Mr. Muscle coming into the live stream very, very shortly. Adam knows who that is. Brandon's joining us shortly. We're just going to quickly run through the team and then expecting Carl to come in shortly as well to take over, which is good. I don't have to watch the whole game doing a watch along. I can go and do some editing and that. Watch the game. He had long COVID, may never have the same fitness again. But mind you, ASM, we're talking about him. If he didn't keep that ball in, because he didn't need to chase that ball down and play Lewis in, that second goal doesn't happen. So credit to ASM, because he could have just wasted the time and let it go out as well. Give me the PayPal account, Brandon. I will send you the money if you add him. I'm not sure what Martin's referring to. I want to talk about Eze, and I'll come back to the back line as well. Him and Zaha, how do you stop them? Because if you look at Newcastle's lineup, you think Zaha's going to go down Mancuo's side, and then they'll let Lewis Eze, or Eze might be in the 10. All three of them could alternate as well. Are you worried about the fullbacks?
Not if we press like we did on Saturday. If we keep everything exactly the same, the intensity, closing the ball down, Eze and Zaha will be dangerous if you let them run at you, which we have done in the past. You let them run, they'll win fouls, they'll win penalties. We've been stung by Zaha in the past, gone down like a sack shit in the box. So as long as we're tight, keep tight to your man. Don't let them run. Don't let them turn. We won't go far wrong. But it's the dangerous players, Manculo and Lewis have got the work cut out tonight, probably more so than they did on Saturday, because they've got a bit more pace. But again, I'm confident if we can keep that intensity up, we'll be okay.
Yeah, Joe Linton's had a couple of mentions. He scored against Palace with a deflected shot in the away game, and that crazy game 2-0. I think that's last time. Adam, was that last time you've seen a goal on the channel?
Probably was. It probably was.
Were you in for the Everton one?
No, I was on the watch along for the Everton one. It probably was Palace, honestly.
Imagine him get some goals again. Just keep playing Palace. Yeah, Joe Linton's obviously dropped down. He hasn't played the last 3 games, and hopefully, no disrespect. Well, actually, it is being disrespectful. Don't want to see him in the black and white shirt as best as possible. But if he steps over the white line, you cheer him on, of course you do. But yeah, we don't want to see Joe Linton anytime soon. Richard's just said there, good luck tonight, lads. You need to play on a high line, attack Palace, and cut out the runs from their wings. Yeah, we've talked about that as well. As Richard up the mag says Rohan as well, the weirdo. If you're weird, then fair enough, Brandon's weird, so everyone's allowed to be weird. And good evening, folks. 2-1 says Robin, thank you very much. And Ez is a real threat. Right, let's go back to Newcastle, the back line now. Then obviously we know what Hayden does. We need a performance from Shelby and Hendrick. We've talked about the wingers Palace against Lewis and Mancuo. Mancuo starts, and that's probably the first time since Yedlin started a couple of games that we've had the same right back as well. For me, does Mancuo, we'll ask you, Adam, does Mancuo now need to nail that for the rest of the season? That's his, because Yedlin's gone.
Yeah, we've had this debate. We've had this debate a few times when Yedlin was here, and I think me and you both agreed Manculo's the strongest one.
Yeah, Carl does as well.
Yeah, So yeah, I mean, he can be hit or miss. You know, he can be great, or he can be really found out. He ball watches quite a lot of times, so he's, you know, we're going into the last 18 games of the season. The one thing we need to do in order to make sure we're safe is keep a consistent back four. You know, not swapping the full backs as much. I know Lewis has played a lot, but get 2 consistent centre halves or 3 consistent centre halves up playing. And you know, I know injuries haven't helped, but you know, Bruce's team selection hasn't helped either. You know, you can't swap right back every game, which he has been doing. But hopefully, Mankilo, as you say, he'll make the position his own, but it's still a position we need to fill in the summer. We need a good quality right back at the club.
Seems like we've had a right back problem for over a decade or so now. Yeah, Ollie, probably Debussy's probably the best out of the last. Even all the way going back to the mid-90s, we've never had a proper, really, really good right back. Debussy's probably one of the better ones. Did you say Fabian Schär is the one who furthest ball carriers in the league? Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Does not surprise me as well, one bit. Speaking of Fabian Schär, alongside Kieran Clark, you said earlier on, Adam, you got no qualms about you prefer Lascelles out anyways to Kieran Clark. Would you prefer Schär over Lascelles? Or do you think they're too similar in terms of individual?
Depends which Fabian Schär turns up. I honestly felt, I haven't been on many videos on the channel after the Leeds game, but I honestly felt the Leeds game in the second half, I felt like Schär was one of the players who just give a big finger up to Steve Bruce and went, right, I'm going to play the way I want to play because I'm sick of, you know, we know what he's like. He likes to get on the ball. He likes to push forward. He can pass the ball. He can dribble. Steve Bruce doesn't let him do that. Steve Bruce makes him, you know, sit at the back and not move forward. In the Leeds game, he kind of went, nah, I'm doing it. And that's the type of player we want. He's out of contract in five months, so you know, is his heart really at the club? Whereas Lascelles, his heart is, but he's not good enough.
Do you think? I know Fernandes isn't playing, but do you think Fernandes will sign that contract?
I don't. I feel there's something going on behind the scenes. I know we're on the back of a good win. I don't make it sound negative, but I still do feel there's something behind the scenes where a lot of the dressing room aren't happy. So you know, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, and Fabian Schär, do you think he'll be at the club? Because I do.
I think Schär's gone. I think he's gone. Or yeah, I don't think he'll be here. And I don't blame him because he's got a bit of ambition. I said if the players are happy to finish 15th, 16th, fair enough. But I don't blame any player for leaving to go and try and win trophies. You know, the likes of Sissoko, Ronaldo. You know, they've gone on to play Champions League finals. You know, so I don't begrudge any player who's got any ambition.
Yeah, we're joined by the madman. Everyone would have seen Brandon's dip in the ocean. Well, correction, sea, a little bit earlier on. Brandon, you've seen the lineup. Actually, before the lineup, if we hit 250 likes, what are you going to do?
I give the lineup before it's even announced again on Saturday, 1 hour before. Okay.
What, live on show tonight?
No. On Saturday, just 1 hour before the lineup is shown.
Yeah, for the members, Brandon did a membership video with the prediction. But if we hit over 250 likes, are you doing anything tonight for her?
Like what? I have no idea what.
I don't know. We heard you at the toilet last week. Are we getting that same treatment tonight?
If it's everyone's fetish, why not? Just pay enough, and then it's fine. Why not?
Well, you heard it from the horse's mouth. If you like the sound of P. Pitland,
I heard you saying though, like Brennan is weird, but I'd rather be weird than fucking boring. Like
exactly.
So there you go.
At least you're not boring. I'll totally agree on that. You're a bit of a madman.
Definitely agree with that.
Definitely a madman. We don't even know which country he's in half the week, man. He's in.
No, I'm just in the Netherlands. I have to stay in quarantine, man.
Yeah, you've got a bit of COVID.
Positive.
Want to tell us about that, mate?
Yeah, I tested yesterday. Actually, I had some problems on Saturday after the stream. Maybe it was because from the stream and the win that I had like some sort of winning fever, and that turned into COVID probably. I don't know. Like I tested yesterday, and today this morning I tested positive. So yeah, I stay in quarantine now. I feel fine though. Like I'm still drinking my beer. It probably kills the corona. So I don't know.
Well, yeah, hopefully that doesn't get serious. We wish you all the best of luck, Brandon. So try not to get too ill. With us, the Mad Dustman needs to stop that fountain pissing tonight.
Next time you better fucking mute me because I told you need to mute me, mate, and you didn't.
But next time I will mute myself.
I didn't hear Brandon, and next thing when our call goes, "What's that?" And I went, "I don't know." It was him having a piss. Respect
time I will...
in the sea. If you want to see the video, non-members, we might play at half time, but you can also see on NFTV Extra Brandon's jump in the sea. Hi, Brandon. Look a bit warm now. Get a t-shirt as well.
No, I'm fine with this. I'm comfortable with this. Like,
and you were Bruce from Saturday. It's not COVID, right? Yeah. So, what's your thoughts on the lineup?
I like it. It's the winning team, so never change the winning team, right? I would have liked to see ASM, of course, but it's understandable. Bruce plays the same way, right? Because if he thinks some formation and some squad is winning, he would never change it. And if we lose again, he might change it again. That's where I'm scared of. I think this formation works the best. But we'll see what happens with Brucey. I hope Graham Jones can confirm soon. Even we lose today, we still stick to 4-3-3. But we'll see.
Well, it'll be interesting because Southampton comes up on the weekend and they high press. And you see what they've done at St. Mary's. They ripped in Newcastle, the while our other place, we couldn't even get it our own half. So if you go on high press against high press, that could be fun. That could be lots of goals.
Yeah. But like I said all the time before, I prefer a fun game than the boring shit we used to watch for almost all season.
Oh yeah,
and Southampton is a strong squad, so
it's been nearly every watch along I've been on. So
let's hope your luck changes tonight, Adam, because Saturday was.
I hope so, man. I've been looking forward to this all day.
Yeah,
I can imagine.
We've got 3 minutes to see Carl coming in. We're going to switch over, and I shall see you. Actually, give me a second. Actually, we'll stick on 30 seconds of YouTube gaming.
Is me sound okay? Just a question.
Yeah, you sound fine.
Yeah, you don't hear my television either?
No, I can't. No.
Okay,
I'll be
great.
with you later on for the last word. I'm doing loads of stuff behind the scenes, getting the videos all right. If you want to check out Amazon store, have a look at this, and Carl will be taking over once we're back.
Good evening, everyone. Let me just zoom out. Yeah.
Like in 3D there, you won't come through the screen.
How is everyone?
Good, mate.
Not bad, mate.
Yeah, not
been
bad.
done better, but
say that again, Brandon.
Been better, but I will be okay.
What's going on, mate?
He's positive
like I just said. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I didn't actually see that in the chat. Is that the crap?
No, he didn't. No, I am, but I'll be fine, man.
Fair
Anytime
enough.
soon. I feel well, so I feel well enough as well to stream. Otherwise, I wouldn't.
How's everyone feeling about tonight?
Pretty positive.
Good.
What about you?
Yeah, not too bad at all, mate. Not too bad at all. Nice to see you, mate. Hope you're keeping well. Yes, I am. Thank you very much. It is a timer, Ali. The only problem we've got is that it'll work fine up to 60 minutes, but after that, it will show up as like 1 hour, whatever. We can't get around that, unfortunately, unless we pay for one, which I'm looking at, but they're expensive.
Can we reset it? Can we reset it as like after second half start again? Like we play.
Yeah, we can. We can just go from 0 to 45 minutes again, but just to let everyone know, in the second half, obviously you'll have to work it out. But yeah, we'll leave it on. It'll be good.
Have to do your own math.
Yeah, basically. Right. What else we got? Yeah, R.I.P. Captain Tom, saw that.
Awful lot.
Absolute legend.
He raised loads of money, right?
Pardon?
None of these people going to Dubai trying to be that's a proper influential person. Then.
Absolutely.
He raised loads of money as well. Was it over £100 million he raised?
I can't remember how much it was, but it was a hell of a lot. Yeah, hell of a lot.
Carl, my stream's just kicked off for the timer. Is yours or?
Let me just do that, mate. Someone's Adam. Send me a message of what your stream is.
Mine's just started. I've got that IPTV, mate.
Oh, okay, cool. No worries. Brandon, where are you at?
They're taking a knee now.
Fuck me, I'm still behind as well.
You're still behind
I'm
me,
third.
and I even have a stream.
I'm 30. I'm 40 seconds in.
They just kicked off now for me.
I think the team should be okay tonight. A sense of turnaround, guys. Big game tonight. Yeah, massive game. I'm feeling optimistic as well after what we saw on the weekend. I really am.
Yeah, it was
Hopefully
much better.
we can continue.
Oh wait, I'm already
Wilson.
22 seconds.
Go on, shoot! Oh yeah!
What the fuck?
Get it,
What the hell?
I'm fucking behind.
Jesus.
Oh no.
I'm so much behind.
Sorry,
it's crazy.
lads.
It's
No,
all right,
fine,
mate.
man.
It's fine.
No.
It's fine.
We love you. Enjoy it.
Miggy Almiron, great work. Ryan Fraser, good flick on to Miggy. Great ball. Callum Wilson makes the goal.
Again.
And John Joe Shelby absolutely just smashes it in the bottom corner. Brilliant goal. Get in. Fucking come on.
Oh yeah. Good job from Almiron. What the hell, man? Oh shit, John Joe. Was it Lee who said John Joe would score? I think Lee said it, right?
I'm not even
Lee
set
said
up
John
yet.
Joe.
And he scored.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Now Ryan Fraser and Lee missed out on a lot of money. If Ryan Fraser scores now as well, Lee missed out on a lot of money. He said Ryan Fraser to score, Shelby to score, and 2-0 for Newcastle.
You see, with a bit positivity though, a bit positivity when you're going forward instead of, it's like Callum Wilson does excellent again. Like
he hits it pretty good, like. Okay.
The ball, Bruno.
You got your sorted, Carlo.
Pardon?
You got your sorted.
I'm just gonna sort it out in a sec, mate. Yeah. What
minute
are you on? I haven't got it on, mate. I'm just sorting it out now.
I'm 2:06 now.
Okay.
2 minutes 55.
So our timer is like in between.
Yeah.
It's just a shitty Dutch broadcasters again, mate. Who just prefer to broadcast a Man U game instead of Newcastle? That's the problem I have sometimes.
So that's honestly that's exactly what we needed. An early goal there was exactly what we needed. Hopefully we can play with some confidence now. The pressure's off to get the first goal, so just knock the ball around.
I just hope we don't dig in though.
Shelby needed that as well. Shelby's been bang out of form. They needed that. What a strike it was.
Palace fan that was on the previous show said he had a horrible feeling about Shelby as well. Getting absolutely good old Voldemort.
We're high pressing again though.
It's a big thing that was missing from our game when we went on that run. We just weren't closing down the ball, and now we are. There's Almiron there. Great work again. It's back to their keeper. It makes such a massive difference when you close the ball down with some intensity. There's Jeff Hendrick again pressing. We're just pressing them well. They can't get anywhere. There's Isaac Hayden, won the ball brilliantly. He looks so much more dangerous playing through that middle. There's Miggy in again. Hey, he's doing well. Passing the ball nicely.
Adam can't believe his eyes.
I said it was typical. I missed the Everton. I was at work the Everton game, so I had to listen to it on the radio. So it's typical. I missed the only win in like 2013.
So
I've been looking forward to the day.
How did that work out for you? Listening on the radio?
Well, it's all right, like Matthew Raisbeck and John Anderson are class, like our local commentators. So you feel like you're there with them. So when we score, like Razor fucking, he jumps out with seat. So it's the good commentators are not boring. Great start. 5 minutes in, 5 minutes 40 in. Great start for us. Look dangerous when we're passing the ball around.
Cool. Well, about 20 seconds behind, but I'll deal with that. Right, Brandon, you had James for 3 months. I pay you, pay him out. PayPal.
Okay,
So
I will try to look.
Martin,
I will try to look into it, Martin.
Is that for membership? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
But James has to do jobs around the work, around Martin's house to achieve it. Asko, we already scored. Newcastle already scored. Can you close the door, please?
Hey, I'll eat you.
What are you looking for?
I don't have charger or something.
Oh.
Had much snow down there, Carl?
No, nothing at all, mate. No, we had a bit about a week ago. We're expecting some towards the end of the week, apparently. My mate lives over in New York. He sent me a photo. Like that, theirs is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
I heard it was a few foot deep.
Yeah,
over there.
mate. I'll send you a picture in the WhatsApp group, actually.
We're actually in control this game. I said it, I'm not used to saying it. We're controlling we're dictating the pace, we're dictating the style. It's good to see for a change so far.
Such a contrast. Look how much further up the pitch Xavi and Hendrick are really positive shape. What's the difference, do you think? What do you think? Do you think that Graham Jones has had that much of a difference tactically? I'm not sure what you guys were speaking about before the game kicked off. So
it's a funny one. It's been on Twitter all week. There's been a lot of banter saying it's like Graham Jones is the number one, but
good job, Colin.
He must have some input. He must have some input in something. Because the Everton game was a complete contrast to how we had been playing.
Yeah.
And this game, that's how we started. We've got a corner now.
Of course, I think we over exaggerated a little bit the Graham Jones effect, but I think for sure he had some influence for sure, and I think some fresh blood as a manager as well can be good for the players as well.
Yeah.
Boy.
That was 2-0. Jeff Hendricks just nearly fucking scored. That's so close.
33 million pounds. Yeah, incredible amount of money to raise. What a hero.
Yeah. We're actually making set pieces look dangerous. Hendrick gets his foot around the ball, it just goes wide of the post. That would have been brilliant if we get that one in. I tell you who makes a massive difference in this type of setup, Almiron, playing through the middle.
Yeah.
Makes a massive difference. He looks so much more dangerous and comfortable on the ball.
Oh shit. He's starting to play better and better, Jeff Hendrick, game by game. Slowly, not much, but he's slightly improving.
Go steady on the Hendricks praise, you'll get absolutely tortured.
Cheeky shot there, like.
So there's no Sean Longstaff in the game. What do you reckon about that?
Pardon?
Not even in the squad.
It's interesting, isn't it? I watched Steve Bruce's press conference yesterday. Was it yesterday? He didn't really elaborate on it too much, to be honest. Just said that they got to keep working. But I'm surprised that not one of them went out on loan. Yeah.
He should have went out on loan.
I've heard he had some sort of bust up with Bruce, though.
Everyone's saying that, but it's an easy thing to throw. There's loads of people shitting on Twitter that they know stuff we're doing. So
yeah, definitely.
That sure is from Twitter, though. didn't have it from Twitter, but
Oh, there's Zaha getting frustrated, throwing a hand out at Lewis for stopping him. He's a right fucking baby, that's Zaha.
Oh yeah, I don't like his attitude at all.
No, he's got a
he's
stink.
dangerous.
That's why he hasn't got a big move, because his attitude stinks.
Just as Jesse Lingard. Same.
Ball by Shelby. Oh, just couldn't keep it in. Who won the Super Bowl, Carl?
It's
Still have to
Sunday,
play.
mate.
What's the day, is it?
Next Sunday.
Oh, next Sunday.
Yeah.
Were you due to fly out yesterday?
Yeah, mate.
Oh, that's a sickener, that.
Oh no, absolutely devastated.
Have you been to one before?
But hey, Carl.
Have you been to one before?
No, I've never been to the Super Bowl before.
Carl, at least we can watch it together now.
Yeah,
Sunday night.
Definitely.
Buccaneers versus Chiefs, right?
One thing I've always wanted to do, and I know it's not real before people say it, I've always wanted to go and see a Royal Rumble, WWF. Always wanted to do that. I know it was on last night or the night before. I'd absolutely love to go and see one of them.
Yeah, I'll be well up for that. They did. I think it was the actual WWE channel did a live watch along as well, didn't they, on YouTube?
Did they?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to do that 100%. But it's it's the thing is, as well, as far as I'm aware, like there's not many lockdown restrictions in Florida at the moment, so everything would have been open as well, as far as I'm aware. I'm sure there'll be a few people in here that could tell me that. But yeah, I've just tried not to think about it, to be honest. I was just sat in the office yesterday. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Sorry for bringing it up.
No, it's fine. Absolutely fine.
Did you get your tickets already as well? You paid everything, or?
Yeah, so like I'm getting refunds on everything. Yeah.
At least that's a positive somehow.
Yeah, definitely.
I heard
Palace corner now. Jamal Lewis, good defending there, stopping the challenge. Good header out by Callum Wilson.
Tampa Bay fan, mate, for the last 6 or 7 years. So yeah, I've gone through all the tough times. It's basically like supporting Newcastle. Like it's exactly the same. Except, we're potentially going to get some silverware on Sunday, which is incredible.
Good chance by Arju. What did you say, Carl, that you supported?
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay, hi. Buckies.
There are even more we got in common there, Abraxas. Happy days.
I only went to one game of NFL of Miami Dolphins.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where was that? While you were over there?
Yeah. That was me. I went to the Miami Heat basketball game and the Miami Dolphins game.
Decent. Jamal Lewis is reborn as a footballer. Strange, isn't it? How much everything's changed.
Shows you what
like we said, Gray Jones effect.
Easy. I mean, there's a few, isn't there, Jay? To be fair, the only thing is, obviously, the Browns have got some unreal talent in terms of people like Odell Beckham. Who would you say we've got here? Maximin, probably similar, maybe. Miggy looks like the reincarnation of KDB in this new system. Big shout. Big shout.
KDB.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Oh,
we're in here. We're in. Oh, Callum Wilson does excellent again. Terrible defending by Palace, to be fair. But he just, I think Van Aanholt just falls over himself and has a chance. It's Gary Gale actually. Tries to win a foul. Pathetic defending. Callum Wilson just kind of picked the man out.
Yeah, it's much better football.
I think if we win from Palace tonight, we're just 1 point behind them, right? I think it makes us 25. They're still at 26.
Yeah, West Brom got beat before, so they're starting to get cut adrift now. So, it's only really Fulham we should be wary of.
Positive for COVID today. Need the lift to 3 points. You and Brandon can isolate together, Shane.
Yeah, take care, Shane. Watch what you're doing.
Yeah, well, we're definitely on the way. It helps massively, doesn't it? Massively, especially with the results with West Brom and Sheffield United having a draw.
I mean, I think next week we've got Southampton, and then we've got Man U, Chelsea, and a couple of more tough games. So it was really important to get some points on the board.
Yeah.
I mean, I obviously wasn't on Saturday, but I was so Everton. I thought Everton were terrible given the money they've spent.
Yeah, 100%.
Given the, I know I thought we were the better team, but given the money they've spent, that Rodriguez, he's just on the floor all the time.
They still don't look like a real team, though. They're a good team, good side, but for now it's more like a counter football team.
Yeah.
But I definitely think they have the possibility to become a good side, though.
Almiron's honestly, he's fucking picking passes out everywhere. The confidence that's unbelievable on the ball.
If you're in the right flow, you're in the right flow, ain't you? I guess.
Southampton have had a red card. Interesting.
Who are they playing tonight?
I don't know off the top of my head. I don't know. I'm a Rams fan, followed them for years. Sorry, but I want Kansas to win Super Bowl because I don't want Brady to win any more Super Bowls. If he wasn't playing, otherwise I would have liked the Bucs to win. Fair enough. You can't argue that he's an unbelievable quarterback, though. So you're happy with Patrick Mahomes win the second one?
Oh, Mickey. Oh. Go! Oh!
Oh, right. Fair enough.
Mickey's taking the piss now.
What happened to Braxas? Do you know?
Carl, are you more on the minute of Adam, or are you same as me?
I'm 17 minutes and 25 seconds.
So you're 10 seconds in front of me. Okay.
Yeah, I'll check that out at half time then. Callum Wilson, I think, will score 20 goals. He has that hunger like Alan Shearer did for goals, and we'll do anything to help the club move forward. Even though we have a poor ownership management, it's a lot to ask for, Ben. But I definitely think he can hit 15. Definitely, it'd be class to see him hit 20 goals. Surely he's knocking on the door for an England call up then. Adam, this is what Miggy looked like over here versus our level of competition. He just ran wild. Madness, isn't it?
Looks a different player. GR missed the Everton game. I've obviously seen it back on I seen it back when I got home, but I didn't watch it live. And this is the first time I've kind of seen him in this thing live, and he looks a different player. Like he's literally just every time he's getting the ball, he's pinging passes, he's running. It's brilliant to see.
Yeah.
I just hope we can build on this.
Gonna have to get a Graham Jones jersey. This is Atlanta Miggy. We're playing great. Seems that the confidence has picked up massively. Arsenal down to 9 men and got beat 2-1 by Wolves. Love to see it. I bet Arsenal fans' TV was going off the wall.
That David Luiz is the liability. Until they get rid of him, they'll never be a good defensive team.
Yeah. You imagine Joe Linton suddenly becomes this world beater of a striker. You'd love to see it. If Joe Linton.
It's no coincidence we start actually looking like we can play football when he's out the team.
Yeah. McTominay's leg is a right mess. Looks like a ploughed field. Bloody hell.
Oh, Palace are winning it. Oh, good defending again by Lewis. Oh, it's in. What a strike. 1-1.
Who hit that?
What a strike that was. What a strike. It looks like Mankillo's been caught out on the right and the ball's played in. Someone's ball watching. It's Mankillo or Shelby's ball watching. Lewis does really well, lands about 20 yards out. Takes a deflection. It's not a great strike as a footaway. He catches it well, but sure, it takes a deflection off someone. I've seen for it online. Just deflection, all right. 1-1. I'll start again.
Fucking hell, he's hit that like an absolute.
What a strike, yeah, like.
Yeah, it does take a deflection though. If you watch it again.
Who was it that scored it?
Riedewald.
I don't know who it is.
How do you spell his
Dutchman.
name? You spell his name,
Someone who
Brandon?
needs the haircut.
R-I-E-D-E. I don't know how to spell. R-I-E-D-E-W-A-L-D. Riedewald. E-W. Yeah, exactly.
I think it's either Shelby or Mankillo ball watching again, and it lets them in. It's frustrating because we've been in control of the game. Really frustrating.
Whew, damn.
You used to play for Ajax Amsterdam.
The way we started, I think we can get a win out of here, but I think it's actually going to be a really end-to-end game.
Let's hope so. Well, as long as we win, I'm fine.
Kansas Chiefs fan myself, they'll win next week. Oh, I don't know, mate. You've had some injuries, isn't it? Eric Reed out?
Mahomes is fine, right?
Yeah. Don't sleep on that Tampa Bay defense. I'm telling you.
Hell of a quarterback, though, Mahomes.
He's not Tom Brady.
True that, like.
No, it'll be a good game. Really good game. Don't save them, to be honest. Yeah, he's absolute thunder cunt.
Do you even know if someone is doing the halftime show, or they cancelled it?
No idea. No idea, mate.
You can't be bothered either.
Yeah, I'm sure Eric Fisher is out as well. One of the offensive tackles. Yeah, two dinosaur managers. You watch this be a really high-scoring game as well. Something like a 4-3.
Since the Palace goal, they've started dictating the the play. They're the ones who are looking on top now. Silly tackle by Lewis there. No need to make that free kick for Palace. Nah. Why is he tackling like that? There's no need to make that tackle.
I haven't noticed. Is Townsend playing?
No.
No, he's not, mate.
No.
He's not playing.
Not sure if he's on the bench.
Oh, the weekend are
Oh,
doing it.
it's 2-1. 2-1.
What the hell?
Gary Cahill. It's absolute schoolboy stuff. It's just...
Corner.
It was a stupid free kick for Lewis to give away. It's in like the corner position. Just a cross in the box, free header. Just runs onto it. It's just basics. I'll see who's picking them up here. It's Jeff Hendrick. No, it's not Fabian. It's Fabian Shaw. Absolutely just lets them go. Sorry, they've both got man buns, so they look the same. It's actually it's terrible defending by Shaw. Really bad. 2-1 Palace. Quickly have a game and change.
Oh, this is so frustrating already, isn't it?
Carl, the first 20 minutes we were pissing it.
I know, it's mad, isn't it?
5 minutes later, we're 2-1 down. It's typical Newcastle. I mean, that goal there is terrible. It's terrible defending by Shaw. Terrible.
Yeah.
See the character we've got. See if we can respond. No.
Could Darlow have saved it?
I thought it was a half
Not
decent
really,
header, like shit defending, but he's got a lot of pace on it, hasn't he?
You've got to. I can't blame Darlow for that one. We're getting really sloppy now. There's Lewis giving another foul away. He's lucky not to get a yellow for that.
Bruce must be running.
Yeah.
Interesting question. Who do we blame tonight if we get dicked?
Well, the thing was, can we be more consistent? No, we have to play like we did against Everton every week, and there's still a long way to go. To be fair, but that was a terrible 5 minutes from us. 2 poor goals to concede.
Absolutely, mate. Senna, good to have you in, buddy. Why is Jones in the director's box? Is that where he is? I haven't even noticed.
Oh, they're in. Oh, 3-1. 3-1. Oh,
yeah, what is going on here?
Flags up. But we'll go to VAR. Wilfred Zaha put it into an empty net. I'll have to say, I wasn't watching there.
Bruce, always blame Bruce.
No, mile offside.
He's offside.
Yeah. Batshuayi touches it, and Zaha's not when he scores, but Batshuayi helps it on, so it is offside. 2-1. Well, we're all over at the minute. We're all over.
I hope this is a wake-up call for all.
Absolutely,
everyone,
like you said, all over him for 20 minutes, and then within 3 or 4 minutes, you could have potentially conceded 3 goals. That's nuts.
Man U beating Southampton 2-0. Straight.
Who let the ball flick from his feet, though? Who was that?
I wouldn't say it was saved by the linesman. It's the rules. He was offside.
No, it was a correct call.
Yeah, we still look a bit shaky at the back, don't we? We do look a bit shaky at the back. Jones out. Come on, David. Typical Newcastle. Stupid fouls and heads dropped now. Consistency is nowhere near. All over the place. Blame the owner, blame Bruce, blame the cleaners, man. Entire place is a misery.
No, he's right.
Yeah, 100%.
It's easy, isn't it? Going from positive to negative like this.
Crystal Palace played like this when they lost 7-0 to Liverpool.
Oh, no way it's going to be 7-0 now. Oh. The fucking stream went off. Fuck.
So is mine.
Yeah? Oh.
Shelby picked a button up. Another stupid tackle in nowhere.
Lampard then.
We've gone. We're not closing them down now. It's a completely different team. The second, I mean, we're backing out with tackles. Get up, you absolute tart. Come on. Callum Wilson out wide. Need him in the box. Oh, great ball. Come on. Finish it. Oh, Shelby, what are you doing? Oh, Ryan Fraser comes close. Straight at the keeper. We do look a bit more dangerous going forward. I don't know what Shelby's doing there, but it drops to Fraser, who punches 5 straight at the keeper.
Why is Graham Jones not in the dugout? Is that Bruce's decision? I'm not sure if it is or it isn't, but I know he was uncomfortable when he was answering questions, wasn't he, about him, to be fair?
Would be typical.
But Steve Bruce doesn't want him there. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, as far as I'm
What's he
aware,
doing,
they've never
man?
worked together in the past.
Oh, fuck.
Appreciate that, mate. It's been the last three. Well, the second half of the Leeds game. Last game was obviously a lot better, and we started well here. We just got a little bit sloppy. Did you say we're still on the front foot, Adam? Just about.
No, not really. It's kind of fizzled out. Ryan Fraser's just had like a chance there. Could have done better with, but straight to the keeper. First 20 minutes, I thought it was. I wouldn't say it was all us, but we were controlling the game. And then the last 10, 11 minutes, we just fallen to pieces again.
Yeah.
Looked like panicking on the ball, stopped closing down. And the first goal, he has hit it well. Don't get us wrong, but you've got to look at how he's getting there. The Mankillo or Shelby are completely ball watching again. I'll have to watch it back to see who. And the second goals, it's schoolboy stuff from Fabian Shaw and Jamal Lewis. Lewis giving the foul away in a dangerous position, and Gary Cahill just free header. It's basics.
It's not 3-1 just yet, mate. Don't worry. It's going to be an interesting game. Like I said, I think it will be end to end. Expelliarmus Voldemort. Yeah, we need another one. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, Jack. I really don't.
I was looking dangerous again in the box.
I do think that might be the case. I do think there could be 6 in this.
How quickly can things turn around? It's crazy.
Do you know what it is when you're like under the cosh a bit and like things don't go your way? You look for leaders on the pitch. Doesn't matter whether you're playing Sunday League or Championship, Premier League. You've got to have leaders, and I think we really are lacking leaders on the pitch.
Yeah.
Shelby's not a captain. He's not a captain. He's the laziest player on the pitch, and I think that's in situations like this where we're under pressure. We've just got no one to kind of like sort the players out on the pitch.
But the thing with Shelby is as well, I think he can lose his head too quickly, which shouldn't make him a captain.
Yeah, please film any TV throwing more views for the channel. Absolutely. If you're going to film it, send it over to us. We'll post it on the channel. No worries. Yeah.
The things we do for views.
Yeah. I know. We spoke about
he's in! He's in! Oh!
Yeah, I know we didn't quite hit 500 likes. I think we hit like almost 350. So I'll be generous. If we hit 300 on this video, I'll shave my hair off next video. Next game.
Mate, if you just want it, just shave it off yourself, man.
No, I like putting something out there. Also, for the members, I've got I know not everyone is a member, but if you do decide to join the membership program, you probably can't see in the background, but there's a local hero Alan Shearer poster. I've done a video. I'll show you all what it is, and I'm going to give one away to one of the members. We'll do like a raffle or something. Yeah, but it won't necessarily be that one. I'll put a few designs out, and whichever anyone enjoys more on Twitter, I'll get one made up and send it over with a frame, etc.
So yeah. What Carl's saying, if you want to be the lucky winner, you should subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Definitely.
And you can subscribe already from $1.99 per month. It's like literally nothing. It's like Absolutely. 5 cents a video we throw out. Plus you can win a poster of Alan Shearer. We throw out around 13, 14 videos per month. So do your maths.
Is that membership
Plus
video?
You have a job. Yeah. I did this month already too. Lee and Sam already did like 13 as well, 12, something like that. So do your math. If you do for £2 a membership, and you divide it by 12, 13, 14, 15, whatever. It's almost nothing per video.
Absolutely. 3-0 Man United.
Good chance for it. Good free kick here. About 18 yards out, 19 yards out.
Come on.
Was the ball on Fraser from Wilson?
Yeah, Fraser like 1-on-1. Put straight the keeper.
If people want to join me, let's do it. Let's do that.
Come on. Miggy and Shaw standing over it. Oh, Miggy. Have some confidence, son.
Look, yes, they are, mate. 100%. With the players we have out on the pitch, we suit the pressing game. Sitting back does nothing for Wilson because we can get the ball up the pitch. We can't get the ball up the pitch quick enough. 100%.
Oh, that's so close. It's off the top of the bar. Miggy's like just scraped off the top of the bar. Close.
When's the Newcastle Fans TV Twitter account getting sorted? Yeah, it's killing us, to be fair. I'm not going to lie. It's not helping at all. We've counted a legal case against it. So, yeah. Basically, a really like an account with minimal followers claimed copyright content that wasn't even there. So, and it was embedded in Twitter. So, it's not like we've even stole content. It was actually in Twitter. It's there for free use for everyone. And then someone's decided to report it with about 30 followers. And it was a GIF. It was a GIF, by the way.
It was a GIF of Callum Wilson.
Yeah. Was it a celebration? Not even anything of the actual game.
There's some sad people out there.
I just actually know it was from the kid that got slapped, right?
From who?
No, that was me. That was me.
Yeah,
but I got us wrong on Facebook for putting that on.
No, it wasn't that, Brandon. It wasn't because of that.
Oh, okay.
No,
I thought so. Oh, that was from the Facebook, right?
I think, I don't know.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah, that's basically it, Kevin. Someone throw a cabbage at Steve Bruce. You have to get the Villa fans in for that. They stockpiled them all. Question: do you think Willock would suit sitting in centre mid CDM role alongside Hayden, or would you have him rivaling Miggy for Cam? I would start him off in that CDM role with Hayden, drop Hendrick, and allow Shelby to push on a little bit more, or Miggy. Yeah, but I'd start with him playing with Hayden and maybe rotate it, see what he can do.
I agree with you on that one, Carl.
If I was there, it would be my season ticket in Bruce's face. Fair enough. Newcastle fans, fair enough. Something similar to YouTube is someone copyright flags your video. Yeah, absolutely, mate. It's that. But the annoying thing is it was a GIF that Twitter allow on there and not copyright. Do you know what I mean? It's mad. Thank you very much for becoming a member, mate. Really appreciate that. Legend. Yes. Like I said, we'll get some stuff out to all the members soon with regards to a A3 vinyl framed poster of your choice. A little bit to give back, and then I think we'll move on to some other stuff because I know people were suggesting T-shirts and things like that. I'm sure we'll have a look at that 100%.
We actually have 40% possession. Better than last couple of games. Everton, we had decent possession as well.
Shah's just come close there from a strike from probably about 40 yards out. But it could...
Interesting to see what will be said at half time if it stays like this.
I don't think we deserve to be behind on the balance of play. It's just absolutely mad 5 minutes from us defensively.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's exactly what it will start with. We've had some chances, haven't we? We have had some chances. Good to have you here. You like Bruce, Alex Bruce, John Bruce. I can't see how someone can find Steve Bruce likable. No. I'm not getting involved. I'm not getting involved. The earlier we get ASM on, the more chance we have of turning it back around. I think this sort of game's crying out for him. Absolutely, it's an open game. It'll suit him down to a T.
Southampton getting beat 4-0 now.
Yeah, I just saw that. Bruceosaurus versus Hodgsaurus is a little too exciting for your own good.
They're playing Man U? Or?
Yeah. Right, fellas, I'm shattered. This COVID has knocked me sideways off to bed. Still hoping for 3 points. Love the stream as always. Really appreciate you dropping in, Shane. And as everyone said, mate, take care. Do what you need to. Get plenty of fluids in you and all that. And hopefully you'll be back to normal ASAP, mate. Take it easy.
Take care, mate.
Red card in the first 2 minutes totally ruins the game. Not even fun to watch at that point. Yeah, definitely. This is a scene from Jurassic Park.
Does everyone out there think we're playing poorly or well? Like, it'd be interesting to see. I don't think we're playing badly. We could, we could have a whole video about Steve Bruce. But I think the players they're looking a bit more positive. But let us know what you think.
We at least created some chances, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I just think it's been a mad 5 minutes at the back. The 2 goals are piss poor from our point of view. I don't think we deserve to be behind on the balance of the entire first half.
No, I agree. Is negotiating still going on with Amanda Staveley and buying the club? I'll be completely honest with you, Juicy. None of us know. We don't know. I know there's a lot of accounts out there that seem to think it is. We don't know. I know there was arbitration going on, but what's going outside of that, I have no idea. So I don't want to get your hopes up. I'm trying not to get my own hopes up. So I think the fact that he's gone quiet could potentially be positive, but I'm not going to believe anything until they're walking in with the keys at St. James's Park, mate.
If you go on Twitter, there's lots of people who, must sit down with Amanda Staveley for tea on the night the way they go on. So feel free to go and have a look at them, just trying to get popularity.
We won't name any names, but I'm sure we'll be able to find them straight away.
I just think we have to sit down patiently, and someday it's going to show up like we got taken over. I think it's going to be down that way. If it's going
I agree.
Mike
down like that.
I wish people on Twitter would just stop going on about it. Let it go.
It's like you said though, mate. It's just it's getting embarrassing from them now. It's just desperation for likes and stuff.
I just prefer to forget it. We all forget about it, and just one day you wake up and we're being taken over, or and I can't really be bothered by who it is, as long as he has some money, or she, or it.
What is wrong with Newcastle United this season? Everything. This season.
Taking a piss.
Robin says, "Don't think we're that bad. My stream is lagging, so Adam's commentary is very helpful." Cool. We'll make sure Adam keeps that up then. From Sheffield United fan, our lass is Newcastle. You will be with us soon. I don't know, mate. Now, not sure.
I'll see.
Never know.
I'd have your manager.
Yeah, you fully deserve to beat us. By the way, we were poor. You were much better than we were.
Again, we've gone back to keeping possession. We're keeping it well. We're knocking it around fine at the back. It's just fucking so frustrating that 5 minutes.
Played well first 15, played poor second 15, played well last 15. Yeah, that's kind of how I've seen it as well. I've got 4 tops of Newcastle black and white strips. I'd like to send them to you, Carl, in due course. Well, Juice, you don't have to do that, but if it's something you want to do, I'd really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
It's your size, though.
I've got to lose weight, so yeah. Get Patriots owner to buy Ian's the New England Revolution. Yeah. If we get new owners, they need to clean the stadium.
Tom Brady could probably even buy us.
Well, yeah.
If you throw a word out, Carl, to him.
Mate, I've been trying. I've been trying to play the sub story about the fact that I couldn't go over there for ages. They're not listening. Been all over Twitter.
Tell him he can win some other silverware.
Yeah.
2 minutes added on. 45 minutes on the clock. 2 minutes to go.
Clark is having a shocking game. His passes are so slow. I haven't noticed personally, mate. So I'm not saying that he hasn't.
Somehow people like to talk down about Clark, though. It's not only some people of Newcastle, but also previous clubs he's been before.
Yeah, previous clubs do. He's definitely underrated.
No, but remember he
I
made
mean,
that
like,
mistake. Was it versus Arsenal? I think it was versus Arsenal.
Yeah, when
People
he
love
put
to
the ball
slag him
away.
off as well. Immediately they were on his skin, which I don't think
mean,
is fair.
for criticism, like the first goal, I'll have to say back again, but it's definitely Mankillo or Shelvey is just ball watching.
Yeah.
For the cutback, the finish is great. I think it takes the deflection, but it's still a good finish. The second goal, it's absolutely daft by Jamal Lewis giving the foul away, and then Fabian Schär. It's basics. I said it's just absolute basics, and we're getting ourselves into this because I thought 20 minutes we were going to win the game comfortably.
Do you think Ryan Fraser is fit enough to play? I don't personally, mate. I don't. I think because I'm sure Steve Bruce spoke of him being ill over the weekend as well. So, yeah. Carl, going to do a Super Bowl watch long. Funny you should say that, mate. I am, yeah, with a few lads that are in my work bubble. So, yes, and it'll obviously be about midnight. But, yeah, I'm going to do that.
You might can drop a link here somewhere.
Yeah, I will do. What is wrong with season? There's a comment. I love you, Paul. Martin, thank you very much, mate. We always appreciate it. You're an absolute hero. Thank you very much. Ethan, if we score 2 goals, I'll give you $3,000. Jesus Christ. Well, mate, if you've got that money to throw away, put it towards, we'll set up some sort of hedge fund and we'll see if everyone can chip in and we can buy the club together.
Half time, lads. 2-1 down. One for a piss.
Perfect. Brandon, I'm just going to back out a second and bring Sam in briefly.
Sure, mate. No problem.
Hello, mate.
How you doing?
Bit like that, isn't it?
Yeah, we started off decent.
Oh no, it's a shame really that a bad 5-10 minutes has let us down because I don't think in any way, shape or form we deserve to be behind.
It's that easy, eh?
I don't know. I was quite surprised how attacking Crystal Palace set out tonight. They've like Eze, Zaha, Ayew, and Batshuayi all on the pitch. So it's very attacking. That took me by surprise.
Why?
I just told you why.
I haven't heard it then. No, I asked you like why is it surprising for you? If you would play against Newcastle, why not? Why not go all attacking?
Well, I don't know. It's just not something you would normally do, but it seems to, well, it's working for them at the minute, but they've rode the luck at times. I mean, should Fraser have buried that chance, or was it a good save? Probably a bit of both. I mean, then Mickey was unlucky with his free kick, and Cher was as well with his shot that just went wide. So,
how are you doing?
All right, pal.
How are you doing?
Yeah, I was just saying, it's just a bit irritating, really, because it's just a poor 5-10 minutes that's let us down.
Yeah, I'm not that deflated as in the performance. I don't think we've been. I've seen us a lot worse than that. Really annoyed with Cher again for the second goal. I don't know if you've noticed. You've noticed a lot more things than me. Who was at fault for the first? Was Shelvey or Mankillo ball watching?
There's been a bit of that from Mankillo ball watching, actually.
Yeah, so you're right. It's really frustrating because I thought we were going to control that game.
One of them, we kind of sat back after we took the lead, which was irritating, which is what brought on the problems and allowed Palace to get a foothold in that game. We should have just carried on and hit the like button on the video. So that's what you should do. But
on a positive note, though, we looked promising. We had decent chances and chances that could have easily gone in as well, which could make it easily 2-2 now or 3-2 for us.
Yeah.
So I don't think we should be too worried. It depends on how we come out second half. Really.
I think we've got the potential to go and win the game still, but we've also got the potential to lose 4 or 5-1. It's one of them games.
Well, yeah, because the longer the game goes on and the more we chase it, the more susceptible we are at the counter attack. Obviously, we've got one fewer player in the back line. So, and with all the attacking threat that Palace have got on the pitch, then they are going to have spells. But
It's just annoying.
Who comes off ASM in your eyes?
Well, Fraser's not fully fit, is he? So you would
I think
carry
Fraser.
on. You would carry on with the trend that, or if you're going to be really bold, you would take Hendrick off and go 4-2-3-1. But Wilson's spending a lot more of his time on the right-hand side tonight. It's worked in parts, but I'd like to see him a bit more centrally more often because he's a finisher. He's a poacher. He can do it all. So
he's had the ball a couple of times out wide and there's been no one in the box. Just
all right. Even if there are people in the box, who are you going to aim for? Fraser and Almiron, who are about 4. So you got to have some pretty inspired movement to find someone there.
I'm finding it hard to be too critical because I don't think we were terrible. I think we're quite unlucky to be behind.
Just silly little things. Wilson could have defended the second goal better, not allowing Cahill to get in front of him, but these things happen.
Silly foul from Lewis to give away as well. Like we've been
leading. Yeah, that never helps because it was a shame because he was having a really good game up until then.
Yeah.
I was about to ask what you think of how you rate Lewis today, Sam.
He was having a really good game until he gave that foul away, and then I don't think he's finished the half very well. But I think he's playing better than Manquillo is on the other half, on the other side of the pitch.
What do you make of Shelby?
It's typical John Joe, well taken goal. Do you know what it reminds me of? Do you remember the QPR game at home in the Championship, where we took an early lead through John Joe with a kind of similar goal as the one he scored tonight? Then we went 2-1 down, and then we kind of just shithoused our way to a 2-2 draw. It reminds me of that game.
Yeah.
But, John Joe's doing right. Silly foul, silly yellow card, so he's got to be careful now. But, he's got that in his locker, especially when he's coming off a bad patch of form.
Does it take him out for next game, actually? That yellow card, or no?
No, I'd be taking Hendrick out and putting Willock in for the next game, personally.
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't suspend him, this yellow card he picked up today.
No.
Okay.
No.
Because he did last week as well, or versus Everton as well, right?
Yeah, you need 5.
Yeah, I don't know where he's on at the moment, but because he picked up already 2, I thought he might be around 5 already, but he isn't.
No, I don't think so.
No?
Not that I'm aware of, anyway.
No, I'm asking. I'm not sure, so that's why I'm asking. Okay.
To agree with Sam, we've got a new lad in, and I'll be very surprised if Arsenal will be happy to sit on the bench if he's available. So, will he be coming in on Saturday? What can he offer? We'll have to see. But so frustrating because I think we're our own downfall here. I've got to show Shelby's goal again. We started off so well.
It's a shame, really, because Hendrick had an absolute barnstormer at Everton, and he just seems a yard off the pace tonight. Maybe he can't. Maybe he can't. There you go, Brandon. He's on 3 yellow cards.
Okay. Thank you.
So now you know. My favourite bit towards the end of the half was on 41, 42 minutes, and a few weeks ago how annoying it was when we used to just pass back to Darlow all the time. Well, Kieran Clark did it, and Fabian Schär absolutely bollocked him and absolutely proper shouted at him. So that was nice to see, because we can cut that crap out just because we're behind. We're not going back to negativity, playing it across the defence and then playing it back to Darlow and doing fuck all again. Schär stops that happening.
Is it something Graham Jones maybe brought in?
No.
No, that's all Steve Bruce.
I find it a bit embarrassing, all this love for Graham Jones, to be honest.
I don't know.
I think people are just taking the piss now. But I've just seen that goal there, and it takes a big deflection as well. I think Darlow may have had that, but Clark does what he had to do and puts a leg out. So we're a bit unlucky with that first goal, to be fair, because I think Darlow could have had that.
Yeah, did Joe Linton get fined? I don't know. Interesting to see he's still on the bench ahead of Ritchie and Longstaff, though. But we shall see. I like Colin's optimism. 4-2.
I'm just watching the second goal now. Fabian Schär. Honestly, he's absolutely miles away from him. Miles away.
Brandon, with that vest on, have you got your own OnlyFans so people can see more of the vest action?
I'm just wondering. He's asking that for a friend, right?
I don't know.
We'll see. No, of course not.
I understand you've been talking. You've been talking a lot about the NFL.
Me? It was more Carl though, but
Oh, I know Carl likes his NFL. He's listening now. I can see him in the
Yeah,
background. Headphones.
I like
back.
it. I like
Carl was
it.
meant to fly out to Florida yesterday for the Super Bowl, so he's a bit gutted.
Oh, I'll let him off then. I won't take the miss.
We'll be cracking though to be Super Bowl. It's mint.
So
I couldn't think that was.
Who's in the Super Bowl? Carl, you might have to come back on to educate me because I don't know.
Kansas Chiefs versus Buccaneers.
Okay, yeah. I don't know why I asked because I know nothing about them or who's better or
I'm not going to answer this question because I'll probably get better by Carl though. Well,
I know the Miami Dolphins were Ace Ventura. That's all I know about NFL.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Do you have NFL teams that you follow?
Me, I wouldn't say I follow a team mostly, but I just watched. I always watch like the NFL highlights of all the games on YouTube. So that's keeping me a little bit up to date.
I'd rather lick piss off nettles personally.
I'm with Sam.
I might start following a team. Might start following the Nashville Peasants or something like that. or the Rochester Rebels.
No, I'm not really into any other sports like
that's actually a team, Sam. That's actually a team. Rochester Rebels. Yeah, you didn't know they're playing the college league.
Good.
You know the team already.
They're my guys.
You knew it before.
Yeah, they're my guys. Yeah.
Or you're just guessing.
Yeah, no, they're my team. They're my guys. They are. Big fan.
Rochester Rebels are your team.
Yeah, defo.
Okay.
All hail the New York Giants. I mean, I'm assuming that's an NFL team. And yes, this is what I said. I was very surprised about how they set up. There's a lot of attacking threat in that Palace lineup.
I think
just wondering if there's
under a lot of pressure.
It's all right. I mean, I'm usually up at 3 a.m. with the children because I'm convinced they hate myself and my wife because they never let us sleep. So I'm quite looking forward to when the test match starts, England-India. So at least I've got something to watch at 4 a.m. But Rowan, yes, I agree. I've been going on about 4-2-3-1 for a long time.
Can I ask people in the chat as well if there's more fans of Rochester Rebels? Just leave a comment down in the chat.
Yeah. No, I think they can go all the way next year.
You have no idea what you're talking about. I think it's a real team, though. But I don't think
I'm all in now.
They're pretty shit. But
me and Carl are going to go over and take in some Rebels games.
Okay.
Even I don't know what you're talking about now.
I don't think I do either. Second half started yet? No.
What
you drinking, Sam?
Do you reckon we win the second half, Sam?
No.
I know we were talking before the game, and you didn't think you thought we'd get beat, didn't you? So
no, I had a horrible feeling that we'd lose today, mainly because I'm on the fan reaction, and we never win when I host the fan reaction. But I thought, I haven't done it in ages, and so it might be all my fault that we don't win this game.
It's always your fault, Sam.
I think we might get a goal in the first 15 minutes here. I think we'll still win it, and that's not like me to be optimistic. I think we've just got that bit more to give.
Now we're talking. Is Thatcher's the best drink? Yes. List your favourite booze. 1, Thatcher's Somerset Haze. 2, Thatcher's Old Rascal. 3, Thatcher's Gold. 4, Thatcher's Katie. 5, Thatcher's Old Vintage. There you go. That's all you need. Get your top
Clearly
5.
no idea what this man is talking about. Thatcher's what?
I could talk about Thatcher's cider all night. NFL.
Cider. You're drinking cider. Okay.
Yeah.
Sam's a cider man.
Okay, nice. Are you calling me gay for wearing this, Sam?
No, I didn't. There's nothing wrong with being gay.
Oh, are you sure you didn't?
If you wear, well, it's irrelevant. I mean, being gay is irrelevant. It's just that vest, which is absolutely horrendous.
But you said it was
There's
gay.
not many, Brandon. There's not many Brits walking around with a vest like that on these days. But that way.
Nobody above the age of 6 wears a vest.
Well, for me, it doesn't matter. Here it's all style. To be fair, I actually cut it myself, and it's just comfortable. Because this shit was too small for me.
Are available as I speak over the man with the vest because he's not defending himself about that clobber. And other beer providers are available at beer52.com/NFTV for a free case. Just pay $5.95 for delivery. But 8 cans of lovely beer will be on their way.
They are nice, to be fair.
How you know it's lovely beer, Sam? You only drink ciders, don't you?
No, I've still got my beer 52. It was Australian beer last month.
That's not
I haven't got February's offering yet, but January was it was very Melbourne heavy. Yeah.
Everyone knows where is the best beer from. It's from the Czech Republic. Everyone knows it.
Belgium.
Belgium.
Best pint ever in Bruges. Was like
silly. Were you on about beer or lager? Because they are two different things.
I'm on Pilsner.
So lager.
Pilsner beer. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Not for me.
No, I'm only on Carlsberg because it was in the Whoopsie Island Little. So...
Jesus Christ! Have one can, piss out 4.
Carlsberg is okay, man. It's not that bad. It's like Heineken.
It is. It is that bad.
Second half underway. Away the lads.
Right, come on then, Carl. Kick me out, and you resume your wonderful thing. Matt's on Matt's on instant reaction, and I'm back with Liam for the fan reaction show. Like this video, subscribe, become a member. You know,
Sam,
live your life.
Sam, love you.
Love you. Bye.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. Dear. Yeah, that was an half-time conversation.
Carl, are you a fan of the Rochester Rebels?
The ice hockey team from New York.
No, it's a college team from Rochester. It's an NFL team or a college team.
I thought they were an ice hockey team, like a high school ice hockey team or something like that.
I was just taking the piss with Sam.
I know you was, but then I googled it, and there was actually an ice hockey team. So.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Dear. Tennant Super and a brown bag or a bottle of White Lightning. That was always my go-to at the age of 13, 14. Bottle of White Lightning outside on the streets. Anyway.
What else he said? The Nashville Peasants or something. How you come up with this bullshit? Jesus.
Go on.
What's going on, Adam?
Sorry?
I'm asking what's going on. There's a chance.
No. Palace are in here. This could be 3-1.
Oh.
Good save by Darlow. Van Aanholt should have done better there. We're just getting a bit left open, a bit caught. Is it a corner? No, it's not. He must have put it wide.
How many goals has Cavani got this season?
He's doing well.
Yeah. 223 likes. Ooh. Just
you're doing it at 3, right? 300.
77 more. Yeah.
Oh, good.
What, you shaved your hair 300?
Yeah.
Oh, Carl, you've got lovely hair. There's no need for
that. But just to clear up for
that's
everyone.
Where you've been. That's where you've been at half time, haven't you? Taught your last going, oh, you'll never guess what I
Yeah, just laying the foundations. Yes, I can't. Nothing. It's quite like that first ever White Lightning. Honestly, mate, it was the one on a Friday night after year 9, 10 at school. Meeting all the girls when you're that age with your bottle of White Lightning being done after half a bottle. Ridiculous.
Carl, I think you might want to clarify as well if it's only a member video or if it's like public for everyone.
No, because it's likes, it'll be public, mate. Yeah.
Okay.
Kansas Chiefs. We'll have a chat on Twitter and stuff, mate. It'll be a good weekend of sport. Much love from China. This game needs 2 changes. 1, Matty on, Hendrick off to clean after Shelby. 2, ASM on and Fraser off. Not a bad shout. Would you agree with that, Adam?
To clean after Shelby. I'd make the ASM one first. Fraser's starting to look a bit tired. We all know we need ASM on the pitch. We look much more dangerous with him. I hope he doesn't leave till 70 minutes. I'd honestly make the change about 55 minutes. There's Miggy getting caught in possession there.
What minute are you on, Adam? Just so I can pause this because I think the time is a little bit ahead.
48 minutes 30.
Okay, I'll pause that for a second.
I'll tell you when I get a 49 if you want to start from then.
Yeah. Also, that real ale, cask ale stuff is amazing. We don't have that over here. Do you not have any sort of? Because you obviously got a lot of craft stuff over in America, Jay. Big on that sort of stuff, right? Especially like East Coast and West Coast IPAs.
I'm on 49 now, Carl.
Cool.
Come on, I'll be gutted if we lose this game, mate. I'll be fucking gutted considering how well we started the game. Who got sent off for Southampton? Because that's who we've got in Saturday, isn't
it? Surely we were all the same doing that when we were that age, hanging around the parks, getting hammered off £3 bottles of cider.
I think mine was Woodpecker.
Woodpecker, yeah. Hooch as well. Hooch back in the day. Then they got rid of it and brought it back.
Hooch. Go on. Oh, it's got to be a foul. Go on, keep going.
Yeah.
It's got to be a foul.
True. Very true.
Why?
We've started the second half, first 5 minutes gone, 50 minutes with a better team. Again, we're knocking it around well. Ryan Fraser doing great there, wins a free kick, deservedly so. So hopefully we need to get a goal back because I think we can go on and win this game. Like,
I bloody hope so. Mad Dog 2020. Kansas City Chiefs playing Missouri, for your information. Yeah, thank you for that, for anyone that doesn't know.
Free kick coming in, Ryan Fraser over it. We're getting Shelby off set pieces, thank God. So see if we can get a nut on this. Come on. Punched out by the keeper. Frustrating. Come on, Howie. To be fair, I'm saying take Fraser off for ASM. Fraser's the only one who's trying to make things happen, to be fair.
Yeah.
He's the one getting in the dangerous positions and putting the balls in. Oh, it's quickly taken. Fuck's sake, man, Shelby. Come on, Howie, we'll put the pressure on now. It's just coming back at them all the time. Come on. No ball by Fraser in. There's no one there. It's out to Miggy. Oh, Miggy's had a shot, but it's deflected corner ball. Come on. Got to fucking get a chance in here. When you're on top in the Premier League, you've got to take a chance. Come on. Ball in by Fraser again. Oh, I have no idea who that came off. Another corner though. 5 corners this way. This is our 6th corner this match. Oh. He's got a good delivery, Fraser. Much better than Shelby. From set piece anyway. I'll just clear that one.
Oh, Beachy.
Is this
Great tackle by Mankiw, I think. My eyes are getting worse. I couldn't see a thing. The only player I can tell is Shelby because he's got no hair. The rest, they all look the fucking same, right?
Jesus.
Oh dear. We got come on, you Palace. It's a close game, mate. It's a close game.
Yeah. Paul's the fortunate to be ahead, but poor defending by us. I think Zaha's has he just gone off injured or pulled his hammy?
Yeah, hamstring injury, I think.
Not that he's done much, to be fair. That's that. Good ball in. Oh. Callum Wilson gets his head to it, guns off a goal kick. We're pressing. We've got the ball. We're trying to do things.
Yeah, definitely. Shelby ain't going to be involved in set pieces. Get him off 0 effort. Need to bring Jonas back. Couldn't ever mistake that ponytail. Remember Darren Peacock's ponytail? That was a ponytail. Darren Peacock.
Saha looked injured. He might be injured, Saha.
Did we not say 300 likes, Martin?
Yeah. 300.
Yeah, 300 likes it was, I.
Yeah, 300.
Lee started off with the stream about something with 250 likes. I would have to do something, but I never agreed on it though.
What you should do is just be like me and just don't say anything. Because I've sat and watched the pair. One of you just jumped in the sea. One of you is going to be bald. So just don't say anything. You'll be all right.
This is true.
Just nod. When Lee says anything, just nod and agree.
Are you right? Is it? Did Lee say 250 at the start? I'm sure I said 300.
Carl said 300, but he said I would do something funny or daft or whatever at 250, but I never agreed on it. So
it was 250. Anyway, it was 250 initially, but I think that Carl shaving his head was 300.
Yeah. Yes, Carl.
Carl always wears a hat, so no one will know.
True. Northern Rock, NTL Virgin, and McEwen's Lager for subscribers or use for a raffle. That we'd really, really appreciate that, Juicy. That would be fantastic. If you're happy to do that, mate, that'd be brilliant. Really, really brilliant. Maxi needs to come on now, definitely. Hi lads, 2-1 down after scoring in 2 minutes. Hopefully we can turn it around. Yeah, it's been an open game, mate. We've had a lot of chances. Does a Newcastle fan shop ship to the US? I believe it does. Yes.
It does. It ships worldwide.
Yeah, it does, mate. It ships worldwide, yeah. So you can get all the retro stuff on there. We're going to start looking at doing some NFTV stuff as well. So, yeah.
Might be able to get a t-shirt with mine and Carl's face on or something in the future.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about stuff like that. We could.
Oh Jesus! I don't imagine you walking somewhere in London and you see someone with a shirt with your face on it. That's fucking mad. Like
they don't recognise you as well. I'm like, mate, you got my face on your t-shirt. You don't recognise.
But mistake Carl for John Joe Shelby with his new haircut.
Yeah. Yes, 250, definitely 250. Oh god. Okay.
No, it's not true. He's making his own rules, so don't admit to it.
I think we can get to 300 anyway. There's a lot of people in it. Southampton just had a goal stolen from them. What happened? Was it VAR?
They had a bad one. Did you see that one against who did the play last week? Where Danny Ings had one chalked off. Just disgusting decision.
Villa, wasn't it? Was it Villa? I think it was Villa.
Villa. Yeah, Villa.
Yeah.
Looks like Saha's
offside.
Done with maths finally. Fair play, mate. Fair play.
Saha's off, so that's positive. Oh, Townsend's coming in for the one who was asking. He's on the bench. Looks like Townsend's going to replace Saha.
Townsend's
See
not the
Hendrik
player he
equalize in the
was.
6th. I can see, his Hackett for sure not.
Yeah, so obviously the timer, when it gets to 60, it'll change to an hour, so just bear that in mind. I know Ben's just come out of his maths, finished his maths, but you're going to have to continue doing a bit more maths, mate, to keep up with the timer, so I do apologise. I can see Hendrik equalising in the 67th minute, then Gale Joe Carroll winner in the 88th. Interesting.
Hope you're right, but...
Yeah, let's see.
This is Andros Townsend, former Newcastle player on Andros Townsend. Doesn't have the same pace he did years ago, but he's still got a good left foot on him. I think we need to get ASM on now. Like for me, I'll get him on sooner rather than later. I don't want to point out of this game. I want to go and win the game, so I just get him on for free. Well, Fraser's playing well actually, so but is he fit?
Would you take Almiron off?
No, I wouldn't take Miggy off. Medium, no.
That's why
he's been quiet the last 20. He's been quiet like after I was praising him the first 20 minutes, but I'd keep him on.
But that leaves you with not much other options instead of taking Fraser off. I know what you mean. He's being more active and probably the most active on the field. But if you don't take him off, who else you take off? Wilson? Don't think so. Probably Shelby, but
I think he'll take Fraser off. I think that's what he will do.
Funny you should say that, Martin. They do count, mate. Yeah, because it is interaction. It does actually help the channel either way. Dislikes don't matter anymore. It pushes it because, like you say, it's interaction. So yeah, they do count.
Really?
Yeah. You're not VAR, Martin. You're not VAR. Human error when it comes to likes.
At least he's trying to get the channel up and supporting us. So that's great. So he has some sort of.
You find people who dislike the videos are either people who don't like Brandon, people who don't like Liam's dressing gown, or rival channels. So
or maybe
people who don't like me.
Well, you even before the video started, there'll be a few dislikes on there before the videos even started. 100%.
People who don't like Liam and me. How's that possible?
Oh, Brandon, did you not see your video last week? You got some hate on that.
Do you? Do I? Which one?
I think it was because you were mortal and you just didn't know what you were saying.
What? Which one was it?
You scored the players last week. You got hammered on it. Have you not seen it?
No, I have to watch it back then because I rarely watch comments anymore.
Yeah, I've stopped because I had two people like living in the same town as me, giving it the big gun, calling me a prick. And I was like, you know where I live? Like, it's fine. I looked and I thought, you cheeky bastards. I don't like because I don't know who it is. So there's two people in the town that know me that think I'm an utter prick, and I don't know who it is.
So you now go full Sherlock Holmes then? Or
no,
find out who they are.
I just thought I'm not even going to bother looking. It's ridiculous. Chris, how do I become a member? There's a join button. Literally underneath, I believe, mate. Underneath the video, immediately there should be a join button. I think I should probably work that out.
Come on, that's
Liam's dressing gown is horrific. To be fair,
it is. It is.
What do we like more than Liam? Do we like more his fancy suit, or do we like his dressing gown more?
Mate, him wearing the suit after getting the stick was brilliant. To be fair, it was funny.
Yeah. For anyone who doesn't know, Liam he's got people like who absolutely seem to despise him because he wears a dressing gown and like really criticize him, thinking he's just getting out of bed, but he just does it to wind people up. So like a couple of weeks ago, he wore like a full-on suit for one of his
Look, the chats we have about it.
People think we don't get paid for this, we just do this for the crack, like we're fans. And like people absolutely hounding Liam on Facebook, what you wearing a dressing gown for? You should be professional. He's like, I don't get paid for this,
Yeah, no.
And that he looked uninterested. I was picking his teeth or something. If I want, I can pick my teeth now. I don't care.
Yeah, if
go on, Callum. Go on! Oh, shoot, man!
We'd love to get to the point where we get paid. I think we can in the next couple of years. I really do. The way the channel's going, but right now, yeah, all the money goes back into the channel. We don't get paid a wage or anything like that.
Yes,
I'd love
ASM
to be
coming
able
on
to do
now.
this as a job. I'm an Arsenal fan. Put a like. You got to respect people who put the work in to have their own channel. Good work. Appreciate that,
Cheers,
Lou.
mate.
Cheers, Lou.
Cheers.
Obviously,
Big
we
shout out to
can't.
Lee. Lee does a lot of work.
Yeah, I was going to say that, and we can't do it without you guys as well. Because without you here, the channel wouldn't be worth running.
Bruce has developed some testicles. He's took Jeff Hendrick off and put ASM on.
Oh shit!
So see how this one goes.
Liam
So he's been saying he wants Wilson, Almiron, Fraser, and ASM on the pitch. He's got them. So let's see what we do.
But to come back to you, Carl, like I don't think people realize how much work we put in actually next to our normal work and offer up or like sacrifice a bit of our social life as well. It's like daily. We're going through news sites. We're trying to brainstorm about like videos and shit. Literally making videos almost every day, especially Lee and Sam and you lots as well. I think everyone. I speak of everyone of us. It's like a day. It's like at least an hour of your daily routine, minimum.
This like to the point where my missus has seen some of the comments about the watch along for the Super Bowl. When I've gone downstairs, she's like, "It'd be nice for us to have an event that we can watch without it being revolving around YouTube."
I've got the burn. I've got to ask permission. I'm like, do you know Newcastle United? Did you mind if I do the watch along? Actually, I had 2 hours of fucking baby bum TV before this, so I was absolutely buzzing to come upstairs out the way.
I bet. Oh dear. What would we say?
Maybe Milas also asked me for the Southampton game if I could take off this game, but as I'm in quarantine, I'm allowed to do it. But otherwise, she preferred me to take off this game and go somewhere.
Yeah.
It's second half possession, 83% for us.
I don't know what's going on, mate. I feel like I'm
what
in
the fuck?
different world.
What the hell? What you make of that, Adam? That must be surprising for you.
Well, we need to start making a count now. It's getting to the business end of the game. You know, like last 25 minutes. We need to go. Like we need to start. I want to win this game. I don't want to draw this game. I'm not. I think we've been a better team, but we just that final ball.
Although still, I would take a draw though. I know it's shit mentality probably, but
I could accept a black and white one. Is in terms of the dressing gown, definitely. At least take some money out for the beer. To be fair, when we're all together, I know that won't be an issue anyway. We're all going to be the next watch along. We're all together. We'll probably won't be able to talk properly. I'd imagine. Well, I won't be able to because I'm not drunk properly for a long time. So I'll be up there and staying up and getting absolutely smashed.
Yeah, we should be there tonight. That's what's killing it. I hate watching home games because I like that. Me and Carl have got season tickets. It's hard work. Which it's been nearly a year. It has been a year for me, because I missed the last game we were allowed to go to. It was February the last time I was there. I can't remember who it was against, but it was a shite game. So it's been a year since I've been to St James's Park. It's suppressing.
I can't believe it's been that long.
Go on! Oh, corner ball. Was that a goal kick?
Right.
Was that a goal kick?
All right, mate.
Oh, fucking Stevie Wonders took the whistle. It's a corner ball. It's a corner ball team.
No Baileys from the bottle today, Brandon?
No, I don't have any. I'm not allowed to leave the house, so I couldn't buy any. So too bad. Next time. After quarantine, I will.
Jay, I like Liam's robe. It's like a young Big Lebowski.
Yeah, honestly, like people were really getting on Liam's back for wearing a dressing gown. It was funny. We've found it in one of our chats, so
it's brilliant.
I think all of us had some sort of encounters with so-called fans that gave us stick. I think we have all been there. I think the least. I think the person who got the least stick was probably Matt. I think he's been the most out of the win. Everyone seems like Matt. So
Matt's too good looking to have a go at.
That's probably.
The channel is awesome. Fuck the haters. Yeah, like I said, mine are mostly from people from where I live, mate. To be fair, here's what it is. You just grow immune to it. Carl, I live in London near Palace, born and bred Geordie. Perfect. Well, I'm in Birmingham, mate. So when we're out of all of this, hopefully we can all get a game and meet each other. It'll be I can't wait to meet you all. To be fair, it'll be class. Just 8 away from 250. Oh, close.
How much?
What are we thinking the finals? Just 8 likes away from 250 likes. What are we thinking the final score is going to be? I've got, because of the amount of chances we've had, I think we could pull 2 goals out in the last 5 minutes. 3-2.
2-2. Love to be more positive, but I think 2-2.
Has to be offside.
Brian Kilcline had a big tash and bushy haircut. He did. I'll have to put some pictures up on my Twitter from me from a while ago. About 3 years ago, my hair was down halfway down my back, literally all the way down. Didn't cut my hair for like 2 years.
Did you look like that guy with who works with the Tigers, Tiger King? What's his name?
Right, it's funny
with the mullet.
So right, it was longer than that, but a lot of people say when my hair was blonde with my moustache and stuff that I actually look a little bit like him.
I can see that though.
Yeah, I know.
I can see it. What is his name again? Jesus.
I can't remember.
I've watched a fucking documentary on Netflix. Adam,
So,
do
yeah.
you know?
Everyone likes to say I look like the Tiger King, so
Yeah, people probably know the name of the Tiger King. I forget his name. Do you know, Adam? The name, the person who is actually the Tiger King. Do you remember?
Carl Bryant.
Oh, what's his
Joe
name?
Exotic. Joe
Exotic. Joe Exotic. That's it.
Does that make
Carl? I wish you'd never told us that.
I know, mate. I know. Honestly,
That is the absolute spitting image of you.
I get it all the time now. All the time.
Your lass isn't called Carol, is she?
So Carl, if you're good with tigers, does that make you also good with pussy?
Well, you know what? It's funny.
It's
funny.
Family show this.
I don't know if you can see, but I have got a tiger tattoo on my arm as well.
See, Tiger King. There you go.
I am.
There you go.
Tiger King. Oh, appreciate that, Juicy. Appreciate that, mate. Carl, like one of the 3 musketeers. I'm going to have to shave my fucking moustache off. I've always liked it. I've heard of the
Lion. The matches on. How we'll have to stop having fun.
Am I doing scoring the players? If I'm doing some, I apologise. I've not watched much of it, so I'm going to be guessing.
Just don't do what Brandon did last week and give everyone like 8s and 9s.
Why not? You don't get often get positive about Newcastle, right?
True.
I tell you, because of I gave them such a high numbers, they probably play that great now because the confidence is much more up.
Well, we're still not going to win this the way we're playing. Got it.
Well, we're more likely to win now. 8 corners against 1 from Crystal Palace. We had second half 83% of possession.
It's a bad tackle, last. That's got to be a yellow card. That. Callum Wilson's had a good game actually, but he's just been absolutely half there.
Oh, fucked it. I should have got my mouth
shut. Joe Exotic, yeah.
I should have got my mouth shut.
I tell you what, next watch along, right, you've got to wear a denim jacket. That's what happens. I don't want you shaving your head. I want you to wear a denim jacket.
I will. I think I've got one up there behind me. I'll put it on.
With 300 likes, Carl is going to grow his hair again, exactly like Joe Exotic, instead of shaving it.
I've got an oil recognise you, the spitting image. I've just had to embrace it. Like all my pals say it all the time, so it's one of them.
I don't know why it took me 6 months of knowing you to find this out.
Did Brandon ever go skinny dipping? He did, mate. It's in the video. It's in the members' videos.
Well, a short disclaimer, though, it's not totally skinny dipping.
He was in his shorts. They look cold though.
Cross in there, Shelby header over the box. The game's starting to the football, the game's starting to fizzle out a bit. We've lost our the bit of a momentum when the ASM came on. We kind of lost that. So
yeah.
It's looking like it could finish 2-1 unless we get a bit magic from somewhere. And they're bringing Benteke on now. Batshuayi. I don't know how Benteke's still a Premier League footballer, to be honest, but he is.
Yeah, really appreciate you coming in, mate. Take care. Thanks for joining the channel. Call the Poor King. Wow.
You'll have to ask Carl about that.
Yeah. Oh,
Carl, I'm scared that you made just a meme out of yourself.
Yeah, 100%. I have. I know.
Oh, if I knew how to work the internet, Carl, your face would be on for Joe Exotic's body by the end of this thing.
I'm already on it,
don't
Adam. Don't worry. I'm working on it already after the stream. Don't worry.
I look forward.
Was already in my mind.
Oh, shit.
That's the moment he realizes he fucked up.
Yeah, definitely. Why ain't Jones on the touchline barking orders anymore? We don't know, mate. We think he's been banished by Bruce, but I don't know.
Bruce got questioned about it in his press conferences and didn't really answer. So we don't think he liked it.
Yeah,
because he got, obviously, if you've been on Twitter and Facebook, which I assume you haven't, he's getting loads of hammer.
But can he do that though?
Anyway, Bruce is the manager. Bruce can do what he wants, like touchline.
Yeah, but someone appointed Graham Jones, so that person cannot say like, "Hella,
take it easy,
we
Pete.
put him in place.
Take it easy, mate.
We put him in there. You're not putting him to like a manager box or whatever."
6-0, Man United. Jesus Christ.
Ooh.
Who was it that said that they were going to get their annual 8-0 drubbing? Who said that in the chat? Carl Exotic. I'll take that, Jay. I'll take it.
But who Southampton got next? Who does Southampton take the rank out on?
Us.
Newcastle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
So is it a great result for us? I wouldn't say it is.
No. Joe Exotic, the Little Lebowski and Friends and FTV live match reactions. Keep up the good work, lads. Appreciate that, Connor. Bruce doesn't want him shouting orders on the touchline while he stands there like a stop sign. That's exactly what it seems to be.
Well, that's what it looks like.
Because
he was that proactive in the last game, and it was all over Facebook, all over Twitter. Oh, it's not Steve Bruce. Steve Bruce gets briefed on stuff like this. Don't forget, so he doesn't want himself looking stupid. So if Graham Jones isn't there tonight, or he's not barking orders, that's why, because he's being told not to.
So actually, it's the keyboard warriors' fault again, and the fans' fault for Graham Jones not being on the pitch.
I don't know if he's there. I'm not sure, but like obviously against Everton, he was very vocal. He was very animated,
Right.
and there's only him and Steve Agnew stood there tonight. So don't forget, Steve Bruce gets a social media briefing, every few days. So maybe he's made the decision not to have him there. You can't. I think it's harsh to blame. Like again, I agree with Sam. Sam came with my plan. All the Graham Jones stuff's just bollocks, really. It's kind of like banter, really.
Yeah, it is.
So I wouldn't read too much into that. Steve Bruce can't do anything wrong, can't do anything right, in the fans' eyes. So I wouldn't read too much into the Graham Jones stuff.
Because Luke's just said there he might be in the director's box to see the game and better higher up, which is an absolutely valid point. It is 100%. Like Adam's just said, it is all banter. It is all banter.
To work out tactics, maybe.
Yeah, it would make sense. I can't see a join button. Let me just have a look, mate, on my phone.
There's Mankillo just come off, Dwight Gale coming on. So again, from Bruce's point of view, a positive change. Not sure how the team's set up now, to be honest. We've got a lot of attackers on the pitch. It's going to be settled through the draw, or Palace are going to make it again.
Yeah. Chris, it is where you see, if under where the Newcastle Fans TV is, where you would press subscribe, next to that there should be a join button, mate. I don't know if you can see on here. So look at me.
Yeah, the blue one. See the blue one?
Yeah.
blue button.
There, mate.
There you are. Tutorials and everything on here. But yeah, to be fair, mate, I didn't know where it was myself. I'm not going to lie. Nice guy Bruce is actually an egocentric, vindictive man, crushing players' careers and now suppressing Joe. I do actually think that he's got a massive ego, 100%.
Oh, massively.
100%.
I mean, I'm not just saying it because we're getting beat now. I said it after the Everton game. What the Everton game showed me is what we could do with a better manager. That's how we should be playing every game. And we've been a bit better tonight again compared to how we were against Sheffield United, but we're still just missing that bit.
Yeah.
I'm just not convinced these players are playing for him. I'm really not. It's a shame.
Craig.
It's a shame because it's going to be another defeat. This.
Thank you very much for joining the membership, mate. You're an absolute legend. Part of the paying members for the NFTV army.
Welcome to the team.
Yeah, there you are as well, guys. There's a link in the description to join as well. Everyone knows more about this than I do.
I'm probably actually setting up tonight in Discord for the Newcastle Fans TV members, as they were asking for it. So I'm thinking about setting up a Discord channel.
Yeah, that'd be good, mate. Discord, we definitely need to get involved with 100%. Juicy and sweet. That is an absolutely fantastic idea. I'm going to get that sorted. The funny thing is as well, Brandon's the one that's done like the cartoon versions of us, so he's going to have to draw himself having a piss, and I'll get it put on the t-shirt.
Go on. Oh, yeah, Sam does great feat. Gets a shot off with Palace defender well. Scott Dann gets his body in the way.
Yeah,
we need to start attacking more. Last 10 minutes.
100%. 100%. Someone's putting here, do we think Newcastle are going to win because you've got a bet on? It's tough, mate. But
no, not now. Get a point at the most now, unfortunately.
Surprised though, he didn't take Fraser Almer or whatever off.
To be fair to Steve Bruce or whoever, he's got the most attacking team on the pitch he can.
Yeah.
We're going to lose this game because of a mad 5 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. And
get it, shoot! Oh, fucking shoot, Fraser, man! Oh, referee, man, you just fallen flat.
You can't really put that on Steve Bruce, can you? Really, that it's mistakes from the back.
No, I mean the two goals. I thought 20 minutes were excellent. We looked the better team. The first goal was a great finish, but I mean the keeper's getting a free kick there, and he's just absolutely throwing himself in the air like an absolute pansy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm struck. You might get like obviously I still want Steve Bruce out. I think we can do so much better without him. But can I criticise him for tonight? Not really at the minute. No. I think we've just that's just been one of the games. But I do think we'll be a better club without him.
Sam, I have the same problem, by the way. Sam Robertson.
Oh yeah, you two had a good chat last week, didn't you?
I'm not sure if it was last week, but
was it not last week? I thought it was last week.
Fucking referee.
I think it was already 2 weeks ago, to be fair.
Oh really?
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
9 minutes left. Palace free kick again. Fouls. The referee's given some soft fouls today. Frustrating.
Chris, you absolute legend. You found it, mate.
Yes,
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. You can go and check out Brandon's video. Like I said, for anyone that's missed it, we're going to start doing some giveaways, definitely, to thank you all. So we'll do maybe 1 or 2 a month, I think. Some posters, and we'll try and get some T-shirts and stuff put together as well. Chris defeats the join button, legend. Yeah. Bruce is a disgrace, the worst manager for the Toon. Well, we don't disagree, Arthur. You if you're in here quite a bit, you'll realise that you'll know that we're with you on that 100%. But I don't think we can criticise him tonight, really.
No.
But everyone is entitled to playing, of course. But...
Yeah, of course. Brandon, you got the lineup correct tonight. Yeah.
I know. Got my sources.
Yeah, I have one as well, and I can't put it on Twitter, unfortunately, because we get told off.
I just get my source and I just put it out. I just don't name my source.
Yeah.
Well, I'll probably have it as well next Saturday.
I'll have to cancel
hour before.
Now. Let us know which one it is, mate.
Brandon sleeping with Steve Bruce's wife.
I can't tell my source. That's what I'm saying.
Don't
Mummy
cancel
word.
one of the better ones, Chris. Make sure you cancel the one that you don't pay much attention to.
Cannot say who it is. Like Mummy word.
Boss, Steve Bruce's.
What are you looking for? Lighter. What you gonna do then?
Smoking's a filthy habit, Brandon.
Sorry?
Smoking's a filthy habit.
Yeah, I know. I'm not smoking. We lost us sometimes, but I hate it.
Do you?
So? Oh, Adam says smoking is a bad habit. It's bad for you. So I said, yeah, I hate it. So yeah, I know. I said you're smoking sometimes. Too much though, but sometimes I.
Shaw. Fabian Shaw shooting a game from about 60 yards out there. I think Carl's camera's probably gone. You just have to charge it once a stream. The game's fizzling out though. How do you all think we're doing? Do you think we could do more? Could Bruce do more? What's gone wrong?
I think at the minute it's just hoping we can score a goal, right? We got all the men on the pitch for
20
it.
minutes were excellent. We've had 18 attempts in this game, only 4 on target. Palace have only had 5. It sums the game up. It's the kind of game where we have probably controlled, but we've still lost.
Like today we were the better side, but against Everton we won. But today we didn't. I think we literally just fucked it up the 4 minutes, like you mentioned. We throw the game away. Yeah.
I don't think we've been the better side in that. I just think we've controlled the game a bit better. I don't think we've been the better. I think it's been a very 50-50 game. But I just think we've been a lot more composed, but we've just had a mad 5 or 10 minutes in the first half where we forgot how to defend. And after that, we've only come close once or twice. There's Shelby again shooting from about fucking 80 yards out. Honestly, him and Shaw have done that in the last 5 minutes. It frustrates the life out of me when they think they can score from there.
Ben, the difference is, mate, there's a lot of more personal videos that we put out. So for this instance, I think last month, for instance, I think there was something like 20 other videos that were put on the channel. That unless you remember, you won't be able to see them. So yeah, there's a lot of that sort of stuff.
Yeah, a lot more content, like a lot more videos. Like we put a lot of videos out anyway, but there's a lot more on there.
Yeah,
personal videos as well.
Which we're looking to do more of, coming up with more ideas. And like I said, we're looking to start do giveaways and stuff. And we think it's only fair that the supporters that are putting money into the channel get a certain type of giveaway. We will do other giveaways on the channel. I think that's something we'll speak about. But yeah, so
I think as well we get
raffles and stuff.
I think we try to get also more personal on the member page. Like we try to bring him up because it's like a small group. We try to bring it as personal as possible.
Exactly that.
Just anything we can think of, we can give like as a sort of extra to the members. We'll do it.
Come on. Come on.
Obi, do you think that's been the case all game? Or do you think we started off really well and we still had some decent chances? But yeah, no, you're right. We can't get dragged into it.
I can see why fans are frustrated. I really can, but I do. I might be being too positive, but I do think it's better than what it was before Everton. Like it's not the same level as Everton by no means. But at the end of the day, the lad who said it was still about to get beat, so I completely understand why people are frustrated.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm a bit more relaxed, and it's shite, and this is what Newcastle's come to, is because I don't think Fulham are going to win 5 or 6 games, or West Brom. So I think that's the only reason we're safe. And it's a sad state of affairs when it's like that, but that's where we are, the club under Mike Ashley.
Jay's put, I just like this channel, glad to support it. It's authentic. Legend for that, mate. We appreciate you. Kevin's put, plus you help support the channel. The guys are doing it because they love it, for the love of Newcastle. They don't get paid for the content they put out. That's exactly it, mate. We're not like an Arsenal Fans TV. We don't have all these massive sponsorship deals. Yeah, so we put the membership program out there to raise a bit of money for the channel and bring you some more personal content. That's kind of what it is. And the money goes back.
Kieran Clark's coming off at Andy Carroll for a minute and a half. I don't get that change. But
Bruce,
unless Andy Carroll scores the winner, then he was all right.
Come on, lads, fuck's sake.
How many extra time?
Sorry?
How many extra time?
We're just coming up to 89 minutes now.
Good.
And we're not going to score. It's going to finish like this. I can see it. We haven't done it. We haven't done enough second half.
Definitely not. I love this channel. Genuine dudes, enjoyable. Feels like you're hanging out with them rather than watching egotistical talking heads. Appreciate that, man. That's exactly what I want to keep it as. How can we join? Mom, this is my mom. Mom, I made it. I'm famous.
Hello, Denise.
Yeah, Mom, if you want to, there's a join button next to the subscribe button. But you don't have to do that. That's fine. You can just put.
If you like the video, your son's going to shave all his hair off.
She owns a salon, so it might end up having to be her doing it.
Might get cheap.
Yeah, Mum, you can just put the £5 in my back pocket instead if you want. That's fine. But no, there's a join button next to the subscribe.
Palace are in. 3-1. Oh, he's missed. How's he missed? Oh, Andros Townsend's pretty much just missed an open goal. Oh God! If we somehow come and nick this, I think he's going to be in Roy Hodgson's shit book for the rest of his life. Saint-Maximin's just running into he's just running into people.
Yeah, Martin's hit the nail on the head there. That's exactly what it is. Like in the members videos, we'll be able to show you, because I'm going to do one about my setup and stuff. And I know everyone's the same. Everyone that's got equipment, we've all bought it out of our own back pocket. So yeah, same as Lee. I think Lee had to buy a new camera at some point, and it all goes to run the channel.
I'm a peasant.
No, but it's like the website. The website costs money every year, which I think Lee's just renewed for a year. So obviously that costs for the hosting, that sort of stuff. Loads of different things. Yeah, and obviously Lee works his absolute arse off. In terms of all the I do little bits, but Lee does everything in terms of the layouts.
Andros Townsend is at the mayor there. It should be 3-1 to Palace. How the fuck he missed that?
Carl Exotic's mum is here. Yeah, she is. She is.
Do you want to explain your mum? What is it all about?
I think she might have watched it, to be fair. She'll probably know. She's down with the kids. Has it been an entertaining game? I'm going to watch the match on Match Today. I would normally watch the match due to technical problems. Yeah, it has been entertaining. I think
first half was.
Yeah.
Second half, you can fast forward to Andros Townsend missing an absolute sitter. Alan Saint-Maximin's fallen over more times than anything else. He's done nothing since he come on. Very disappointing end to the game.
How can you miss that though? Like,
Yeah, I was just watching that back as well.
jeez.
Get Cole's mum on. Maybe we'll get her on at some point. I don't know. My dad was on at one point. I'm sure they'll come on at some point. She'll probably be drunk on wine. No offense, mum. Make sure it's not a Sunday. Personally, she'll be ringing me in a minute. You cheeky bastard. Oh dear. Personally, it's much better than it was rest of the season. At least we're attacking 100%. 100%. It's been better to watch. Denise Exotic. In response, Carl, definitely an improved start of game. Just can't see how this style attitude will produce consistency to get the results. Everton performance was maybe too good for us all. No, you're right. I think the bar just went back
That's
through the roof.
right.
Yeah.
I've said today I was hoping we'd have the same level of performance, but let's be fair, Everton's the best it's going to get, like that type of level.
Yeah.
Even today we've been a bit better, but we're still being beat. Yeah, disappointing. Very disappointing.
255 likes now.
Looks like you still got to keep your head, man.
Well, absolute legends for getting to 250. Is that including the dislikes, Martin? We'll use that as a technicality. I'm sure there's got to be at least 30 or 40 people in here that haven't liked the video. Drop a like if you haven't. All helps. Maximum was full fitness. He put him on with 20 minutes left. Thank goodness he took Clark off. No, it's not. Is it 9-0? You lying. Is it 9-0? Fuck off.
Is it?
Yeah, it's 9-0.
9-0.
Newcastle United.
Jesus Christ.
9-0.
Get the ball in the box, man.
Our game is dying out.
Jamal Lewis is trying to dribble around. Get the ball in the box.
Haven't been too bad tonight, but still not quite done.
Oh, Andy Carroll's come close.
Fair point, Frankie.
Game over. Palace 2, Newcastle 1. Andy Carroll. Lewis puts a looping cross in. Carroll gets his head, but it's straight to the keeper. That's it. That should be it now.
It was just Wayne. We watched the wrong game. 9-0.
That's it. 2-1 full time.
Oh, yeah.
Same
Frustrating
old, really.
result.
That's frustrating result.
Not to cut anyone off, Ben, you're a hero. Thank you very much, mate. Really, really appreciate it. Obviously, you're in the chat quite a lot, so really appreciate you coming back anyway. But join up as a member, you're a legend. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, so in the comments, guys, what do you think? What do you think of the game? Obviously, we started off well. I thought we were going to have a really a decent performance tonight. I don't think we've been overly bad, but it's just not been good enough. Those two chances were poor defending, in my opinion. And after the result that we had at Everton, Adam's right, and I think OD, who said in the comments, it was probably too good of a result for us. So we might have been expecting a bit too much out of this game after what we've seen on the back end of the rest of the season. But yeah,
I think it comes back down, and like I'm not going to sit and slate Bruce, but it does come back down. We need some new direction in the dressing room. The Everton game for me was screaming out, like whether it was Bruce or Graham Jones or whoever's picked the team, or as I said, we need a new manager. We all know we need a new manager. We will get the odd result like we did against Everton. Southampton have just been beaten 9-0 there. We've got them on Saturday, so their confidence should be rock bottom. So if we don't really go and beat Southampton now, like what's Bruce's aim? What's the club's aim? If he is going to sack Bruce, we all know Graham Jones is going to get the job at the end of the season. So let's not get our hopes over a new manager.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bruce needs to go, and I'm at the point of me anger, me venom side of it's gone. I know he does. We all know he does. It's just waiting for it to happen. He will go. He will go one day. It's the same as Ashley. We've just got to be patient and wait. I think we will stay in the Premier League this year because of Fulham, because of West Brom, and because of Sheffield United. Obviously, God, I hope it doesn't. They don't catch us, but I don't think they're going to. Fulham have got Leicester tomorrow. I can't see Fulham winning that. So, unfortunately, I think from my point of view, before we go, we will stay up. It's a shit kind of. We have to accept it, but it was a bit better, but we still lost again.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely had high hopes after the Everton game. I don't think Fulham and West Brom will be able to finish strong enough to push us down yet. I think Adam mentioned that earlier, and I'm starting to feel that way myself now. Yeah, really need something more in the midfield. Shelvey and Hendrick is very limiting. 100%. Thanks, lads. Really enjoyed the chat. Shame about the result. Thank you very much for dropping by, Robin. We feel exactly the same way. But I think a few people are putting in, they're not too disappointed. We're not pissed off because we're performing better than we have been. And I understand that. I do understand that. I just feel like we don't deserve to just walk in and beat Palace, but I think we had enough opportunities to. Yeah.
Let's just say it's something we can build back on. We can build on probably. Right?
Yeah.
Sorta.
Yeah. Yeah, we still got to keep building.
You've got to look at the players as well. Steve Bruce did bring ASM on with half an hour to go-ish, and ASM did nothing. I think ASM was our worst player on the pitch all day. I thought he was very poor. So, it's the players as well. Let's not, just hammer the manager. The players, not all of them tonight. I thought after Shelvey got the goal, I didn't think it was great. I thought he was a bit lazy again, but it's frustrating. But I don't know what we're meant to do. We'll get to Southampton again. And, Southampton have been beat 9-0. If we can't go and get a team who's rocked up in confidence and beat them, Bruce needs to go for me. Still Bruce out.
Absolutely. It'll be an interesting one against Southampton. It really will, because like we said, we were expected to go in and beat Sheffield United on the poor run of form that they've been on. But you can just, without being negative, you can just see Newcastle being the ones that Southampton take their anger out. As Adam said earlier, 9-0 is soul destroying. But let's not put it past them. They could still get a result against us. Let me just, what's that? There are rumours about Fuzzy Gulam and Dele Alli. Hopefully, Ashley will give Graham a sizable checkbook going into the next season if we stay up. Oh, I just can't see it, mate. I just can't see it personally. I really can't. Newcastle linked to Mbappe. What do you think of that, Casey? Stop it.
Wouldn't take him.
Stop it.
Wouldn't take him.
Bruce out. ASM got bought on too late. Bruce out. What time we got the instant reaction coming up? Is that 1:15?
I think so, yeah.
There you go, though.
It must be in 2 minutes,
Yeah, cool. So we've got the instant reaction coming up. Then we'll have the fan reaction straight after that, followed by scoring the players, and then you'll have Lee finishing up with the last word. But again, thank you all for dropping by. Absolute legends. If you haven't liked the video already, there's still time to get it to 300 likes. It only needs 31 likes, I think. And I'll shave my hair
and we'll
off.
see a different Carl.
We will. But yeah, thanks again, everyone. Thanks to Adam.
Will be no more.
Yeah, the Tiger King will be no more. Expect to see some banter on Facebook and Twitter from that. But yeah, thank you again. Thanks to Adam and Brandon, as always. And we'll see you in all of the upcoming videos. And if not, we'll see you on the weekend. Take care, everyone.
Cheers, everyone. Bye.
Cheers.